to it, bro. Let's go to it. All right, here we are loading the solar system. Getting it going on. Again, don't forget to go out and retweet everybody that earns you guys Kiz Caps here in my stream. Get you fat stacks of caps to use on contests and giveaways and all sorts of fun like that. Let's get into it. Load. Nice and warm here in Tennessee as well, by the way. It's 70s and 80s, which I really like. It reminds me of California. California year-round, mostly 70s and 80s. Very rarely does it get down below that, but when it hits 65, everybody's got their blankets on and everything like that, which is funny. Which is funny to people who are from elsewhere who know what real cold is like, for sure. All right, we left off here powering up our base and whatnot. And we are on, I forget which planet we're on. Let's take a quick inventory of which one we're on here. Wrong button. There we go. We did Sylvia. We did this solo. We're working on Calidor, I believe, right now. If I'm correct. You can't really see which planet you're actually on, but I believe it is this one. Oh. Okay. Or we could just quit out and relaunch. How about that? How about we do that instead? I don't know what it is. It's because I'm holding down the right mouse button. For some reason, when I'm holding down the right mouse button, there's a tendency to crash the game. I didn't really have that much crashing early in the game. I feel that the further and further I get into the game, the more it has a tendency to crash. But I got to just not hold down the right mouse button as much. There we go. So I'm also playing on PC, which is pretty fun. Oh, you play DST, Kismet? DST. I play EST, Eastern Standard Time, if that's what you're talking about. I don't know what DST stands for. There's too many acronyms in the world. I'll even look it up on Google. Let's find out. DST, Daylight Savings Time. Oh, I see. Daylight Savings Time. Well, I don't know. It could be. I actually stopped putting EST and everything because for Eastern Standard Time, I just put Eastern Time, right? And then whether it's Eastern Standard Time or whether it's adjusted time, I don't put that in there anymore. It was confusing people, so I just like, all right, forget it. I'll just put Eastern Time or Western Time or Central Time or Pacific Time. In there just to make it easy on people so they don't have to worry about whether it's whatever. They just look at their clock and say, oh, okay, Kismet's coming on in 2 hours from now. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. No. Uh-oh, I'm feeling some bad news coming on, everybody. Now, when this stuff starts to happen, when you have multiple crashes in a row, I wasn't even holding down the right mouse button that time. When you have multiple crashes in a row, you might have a corrupted save. So I might be starting over here in a minute. But, you know, I do like a new thing. Don't Starve Together. Looks like you had it installed. Have it. Yes, I do have it installed. Yeah, I played it the other day on stream. Very, very fun game. Very, very fun. I got pretty far. I forget what level I was when I did it. But, yeah, rip-a-rooney. All right, let's try it again. This is like a trigger for me. Because they've done a lot of updates since, so maybe because I was in version 1.0 when I started this playthrough, that I might be having issues now. Same thing happens in 7 Days to Die, by the way. If you play an old version and then you bring it to a new version, they might have taken stuff in and out of there or whatever, and it may cause it to become unstable, like what I'm doing right now. So let's just hope we'll get it going here and it'll start to stabilize. Again, we're on Caldor. I think this does not look like Caldor, though. This may be the next planet over from Caldor. Let's just hope it doesn't do that again. I think it's Caldor. We went to, yeah, Visania. That's where we are there with lithium and titanium. I can always tell where I am based on what kind of loot I have, right? Because look at all these batteries. That's lithium right there, baby. You got to have that battery. So we powered this one up. So I think we did. We powered this up yet, or were we just moving our base? Oh, this is not powered up. We have not powered this yet. We were just moving our base from where we had it before over to here. So we need to get this up and running. Let's get to it. What we're gonna? Oh, we need to package our tables and bring our tables over here. I think that's where we left off. All right, so we're gonna go. Please don't crash again. Please don't crash again. I want to play some Astroneer. I don't want to start over, but if I have to, I will. It's as simple as that. All right. Try not to hold down the right mouse button as much today. So I don't see any packagers. I do see a rover seat there. Already got one up there. Let's see. No packagers, no graphite. All right, let's go ahead and, I think we need to backtrack our tethers. I think that was another thing we were doing. That we need to backtrack our tethers to where we have cored the planet. I've cored all the planets. I've been to every planet. And I've cored them, meaning that I, Come on. There we go. I've cored every planet so that I can get to the center of the planet. But, of course, we need to power up all the other stuff first. And we haven't even powered this up yet. But we did move our entire base. We built a road. It's coming back to me now. We built a road from where we started over there. And I really do need to create a table with an auctionator over here. I kind of feel like we're running along the left side here, behind our thing here. We'll go ahead and make some tethers. Be nice if you could also lay tethers with your vehicle. That'd be kind of cool. Kind of like if you were kind of making one of those lines in the road, right? Like a little divider line. Make a couple of them. I seriously doubt I'm going to have enough to make it all the way there. Get your butt up there, bro. There we go. All right. I like to run along the edge. It's kind of out of the way so I don't knock them over, hopefully. Now, if you know your game is being unstable, if you're having an issue with your machine or whatever it is, may not be the game at all. Maybe your machine may need to update or something like that. Because it just an update just came through, so it could be the actual game update that's causing that instability as well. But make sure to save a lot. So when I get to the other side here, I'm going to see if I can save. And again, I'm just running this tether all the way back here. Oh, more tethers. That's why you bring a lot of compound. There we go. Make sure that my thing did update, and I'll check out my chat here too. Let's check my title. My title did update. All right, awesome. Awesome. All right, let's keep on keeping on, everybody. Keep on rocking. Just play through. I'm going to speed up a little bit. Whoa. Oh. When I run, I miss it. When you're walking, not so much, right? When you're walking, you don't typically miss the tether. You can get it right as it breaks, so you get that kind of maximum distance. But if you're running, it's a different story. You're usually just a half second too late. Yeah. A half second too late there. We'll get it. I'm preempted a little bit. There we go. And I tied it into my other tether system here. And then we'll go ahead and tie that into there. I could probably pick this one up. Move this a little closer. Oops. Or it can just disappear. That works as well. All right, there we go. So we got our tether system, and now we've also got our tether system that runs down into our main caves here. What we want to do, of course, is we want to package all these up, or we can lift them up and carry them over there, or we can put them in the back of our truck. But I feel like I just want to package them all up. So I feel like we're going to go ahead and make a nice graphite run. We've got our... I always like to double check all the stuff I've got. I got an extra work light. Get that off of me. We got tethers in case we need it. We've got the ability to recharge down there. We've got oxygen, extra oxygen tank, extra power. We're good to go. Let's go find ourselves some graphite. Now, what I like to do as I'm sliding down, woo, catch a little air there, is to put stuff off to the side like this. Ooh, we got a little soil there, too. Is to put stuff off to the side, which tells me what's on this particular level. Now, I can see over here that we already have a little bit of compound. And we'll just kind of clean up this level a little bit. And then this goes to a dead end. Now, of course, the reason why it goes to dead end is there was something that was up here that I shaped out. See if we can figure out what it is. Because you can see this is all shaped out and whatnot, especially down here in the ground. I don't know what it is, but it's something. It could have been compound or whatnot. But it came to a dead end, no longer needed there, so we'll go ahead and just pick those tethers up and kind of tell ourselves, hey, you no longer need to go that way. See, I use tethers as kind of a marker, which tells me in which directions to go, and typically I'd like to know what resources are on that level. Now, of course, I could take it one step further, and I could put down what's in that particular direction next to that tether line. Like in this case, a bunch of laterite, right here. So we go ahead, put that laterite along there. Looks like we've got a tether out that way too. And of course we shaped out a whole bunch of space here. Now I can also just put my organic down for a second, take this, and we can go ahead and hoof it back along the line. Now when you have a split in your line, always good to have to know which way back. Notice I've got this mountain here. That's telling me that this is the way back. Right? But in this case, don't need it anymore. Just take that out because it only has one line now. And then we'll go back up here again as we're sliding down. We'll be sliding along here. Looks like it does a little left turn action there. We end up right here. Now you can see there's actually an opening behind that. That's because I closed that up for whatever reason. And we're going to go ahead, put this kind of in a little divot off to the side. So apparently we have organic, we have laterite, and we have this. You know what? We'll go ahead and put these back over there. And we'll go ahead and survey the rest of this. Looks like I've got another one going that way, which actually circles around. So we'll survey that. And while we're kind of going down the levels, looking for graphite and whatnot, we'll just go ahead and survey each level so that we know what's there. If we find any just kind of random loot, we'll try to pick that up. And let's see. Oh, hello! Look at this. Well, looky. Lots and lots of lithium. Lithium.com over here. Oh, I see it up there. Whoa! That could have been my death right there. A little overstep there. Yeah, a lot of lithium apparently right here in this direction. I can see some over there. Just going to kind of clear that a little bit so it's easier to see. Lots of lithium. More lithium than I can lug out of here right now. We definitely know there's lithium. Oh, I can see there's tons of quartz in that direction. Hey! Step off, bro. Step off, bro. I'm surveying this level. Alright, so again, run back. I usually find on the right, I put stuff down so that I can see stuff. Let me catch up on chat, too. Your place is a mess, Kismet. Oh, yeah, well, that's because we just moved it. That's because we just moved it, or it could be that I just made a big mess. That happens as well. Okay, so typically on the right, I will put what's on that level. And I'm kind of feeling that, you know, we also got a little bit of a, what I call the Kismet stopper here. So you can slide down and basically just slide right down in this corner and it'll stop you from sliding past this area. Right? I feel like we want to fill the rest of that in. So typically I'll put my other kind of random loot over on this side. We have extra. So we'll go ahead and just put that extra loot over there. Move this up there. There we go. And then we'll go ahead and grab these out of there now. And we'll put a little bit of lithium there. So in theory, now I have not seen... Oh. I have not seen the other stuff there. Let's go put this in here. I have not seen the resin on this level. So I'm actually going to take that out of there because I don't want to confuse myself later. That there's actually resin there. So we're going to go ahead and head this way. Now, if we actually need... Oh, there it is. Down there. Hey. Yay. I also use these kind of random junk things to tell me what's on that particular level. Look at that. All right, cool. Telling me all right. Oh. Okay. All right, everybody. We're having a stability problem. We might be ending the stream early today. We'll see how it goes. Or we might be starting a new playthrough. All right, I'm going to give it one more try here, and then if it keeps doing that, I'm going to restart, because we had a lot of problem last time with instability. It kept crashing. If we need to do that, then that's what we'll do. We'll just start a new one. There we go. Return to 76. Nah, I'm going to give Astroneer a big try here. I really like Astroneer. I think it's a fantastic game. But in like all games, sometimes it, bugs are introduced. You fix one bug, 3 more are introduced. That's basically the way it goes. Now, what's going to do is if we haven't saved, right? So it's going to boot us back to where we were. But we have a bit more knowledge now, don't we, of what's going on over there. But we're going to just try it again. And I was going to save over there, but I realized there's no way for me to save over there. We also know how many of these we're going to need. We're going to need at least 4 of these babies. We're just going to go ahead and do it again. Believing everything is going to be just fine. And you know what? I'll also clip this later on, or let them know that I've been having this issue. We'll see what it is. That down there, some research items, some stuff down there. I'm gonna shape this out a little bit easier. There we go. Try to jump over that again. All right, doing way better last time. Oh, didn't have any more tethers. Just make a bunch of them. We know we're going to need a ton. All right, I'm hoping for good things, everybody. One more crash and we're starting over. I don't like to have an unstable game, obviously, because I play here on the stream. So if I'm going to have an unstable save, I'm going to literally just start over again. But then again, we can fast track pretty fast. Now we basically understand the mechanics of the game. That's typically why I don't rush at the beginning of the game. I like to understand the mechanics. A great example of that is people who play World of Warcraft. You're like, well, Kismet, why is that a great example? Well, sometimes you get in a group with people and you know they have no idea what they're doing. Do you know why that is? That's because they either just fast-tracked themselves to max level and they didn't learn all the mechanics along the way, or they might have bought that account. That's another possibility. Or they're playing on a friend's account. You can always tell right away when people aren't doing the right skill rotations, when people just don't know how to play their particular class. Oh, man. Really like this game, too. I really like this game. I don't like unstable games, though. Let me go ahead and just restart. I'm going to pull up my backdrop. Why that's loading. Get that going. Yeah, it's going to be too annoying if I just keep saving and then it's crashing and saving and crashing and saving and crashing, because I'll just be redoing the same stuff over and over again all night long. I'm feeling like a new playthrough coming through. But you know what? We'll give it one more try. We'll go ahead and restart the machine. We'll load it up pristine. And we'll get it going on. We'll give it one more shot on this playthrough. Yeah, see, I don't like to play it with this unstable because, again, you just feel like you're doing the same thing 50 times, right? And then you try to save a lot along the way, but then you're just crashing and opening and crashing and opening. You're spending more time crashing and opening the game than you are actually playing it. And it's been getting a little more unstable the more we've been playing as well. So, you're going to introduce some artifacts, especially when you're having updates and whatnot. But this is the most it's ever crashed on me as well. So, we'll see how it goes. And normally it'll crash once, and then I can go the whole rest of the night. But again, when you introduce updates, when you fix bugs and that kind of stuff, some of that stuff could still be in your previous save. So you might have to start a new save to eliminate that. Now, if I start a new game and it's doing it, then you know it's not the new game. You know it's not the save. It's the actual whatever they changed in the game. Again, all right, one more try, everybody. One more try, and then we're starting over. But that's okay. I do like starting over. I like a new adventure. Always fun. Man, imagine with our knowledge now how fast we could go. How fast we could get rocking at the very beginning of the game. That would be pretty awesome. I do love to play the beginning of games over and over again to get that speed down and get the knowledge of what I'm doing, and then just crush those games. Crush them. All right, so we don't have to at least do that part over again. I'm going to go over here and save in the rover like that. And let's begin our tether line again. Over here. Grab some dirt from down here again. We'll shape this out again. There we go. Run our tether out this way. All right. Nothing else. I'm getting lots of tether practice. Oh, man, I was on a roll there. I was on a roll. Slide messed me up. I feel like I'm doing better on these tethers. Oh, he says right before the tether doesn't work. Was doing better anyway. Stick one right there. Take this one, move it over here. There we go. Now all my other tethers are working. Again, I have nothing over here to save. Let's just go ahead. You're going to tie in all those tethers. Let's just go back and get our truck. That's what we're going to do. Let's see if we make it back. Grab some random loot laying on the ground on the way. Nope. Nope. Yeah. So there just was an update. Hold on. Let me look through this update. And check it out. Oh, there's my stream schedule. Backdrop. There we go. All right, let's see what the heck was updated in here. Or is it Steam in the background causing it? Because Steam right now is updating. Let's go see here. Such a bummer. Oh, I'm going to a photo. Read more. There we go. All right, I'm going to go look at this update real quick, everybody. And see what the dealio is. Yeah, that's the most crashes I've ever had in a sequence. March 12th, patch 1013. What version do I have? Properties. Sorry, everybody. Technical time. Dee. What I hate doing. I can do technical, but I don't want to do it. Doesn't actually say what. Oh, current content build. 3702635. Always keep the game up to date. Top background downloads. Yep. Oh, man. All right. But again, I'm not going to do that all night long. Let's see what the dealio is. Forums probably going to have the patch notes. Patch notes, there they are. Patch notes from March 13th. That was the last patch note. It just updated itself. What was it updating? Huh. Yeah, it just updated Astroneer. But according to their forums, it says the last patch notes was on March 13th, which would have been a while ago. Yeah, it's 12th. Why was it updating itself? Let's see. Downloads. Come on, stupid Steam. Well, everybody, bit of a problem. Instability issue. I know there was a Windows update that's queued. Didn't really want to do it. But if I got to, I got to. Hold on, let me look for this update. Well, everybody, go ahead and grab a drink or something, because apparently it doesn't want to play today. Check for updates. The funny thing is I leave these machines on during the day while I'm working on stuff, and all this stuff should be updated. Yeah, there's an update there. Yeah, version 10 of Windows. Yeah, see, sometimes what they do is they'll update it for future versions of the operating system, and then I'm on an older version, and it'll cause that instability. That could be happening as well. So that will do its thing for a while. Darn it. Got an invite on my Steam. Accept your friend invitation. Good question. What to do, what to do? Well, I'm going to play in windowed mode. Kind of funny, the name of the thing is System Error. System Era. There we go. Maybe his problem is on SE. Maybe. Could be. Cue the music. Yeah, I'd like to at least have some sort of comment as to why they did an update. It did say that it was updating Astroneer beforehand. And whatnot. Just load in and see if it goes. Might be an early stream today, everybody. Heck, stuff's flying all over the place. Stuff making noises and flipping around and doing stuff. I just don't feel like tethering that again. But I'm a glutton for punishment. One more time, one time. Trying to find some graphite, move my tables. Now, if this doesn't work, then no, then it's not even worth playing it until they get it fixed. Because you don't want to be doing that all night long, where you're just constantly crashing. Something act weird in game, but when it's so unstable that you can't even continuously play it, then that's a problem. And again, that's the first time it's been that bad. I've had it, crash just randomly. The more stuff that I do, it will crash a little bit along the way, but never to this degree. And again, it could be that update. It could be because of my save. It could be a whole bunch of factors at the same time. I'm certainly getting better at those tethers. It could be this whole tether line that I'm running too, causing it to become unstable. Alright, we're going to just run back. I'm not picking anything up. Not holding anything down on the mouse. I'm literally just holding down W and Shift. Man, I hate technical problems. The technical problems, you think about the billions of hours have been wasted by technical problems, especially on Microsoft systems. They are just so unstable because, of course, they got the cheapest parts, and of course, they get their, bare minimum And that stuff happens. You know, I've had other systems like Sun systems. I've had high-end mainframes, and of course Mac systems, and they are 99% stable. I'd say Windows is about 75% stable, maybe. Well, everybody, that's a bummer. That's a bummer. I know I might have to send this video into Astroneer and say, yo, bros, what's up? I didn't do anything. I was just holding down W, running forward. Huh. Now, the decision. You guys let me know in the chat. We're going to do a poll. All right, mods, let's do a poll. Poll is start a new game and see if it crashes, right? So start a new game, option number 1. I don't know who's doing the poll, but let me know when it's done in the chat. Or let me know in mod chat. So option number 1, start a new game, see if it crashes. Option number 2, forget about it and just end the stream for today. Go for it, everybody. Put it in the chat, or put it, my mods will make a poll and then put it in the chat. There we go. And you guys can vote. Now, as you guys can see, some of the other epic games that I do have that I want to get around. Of course, we played some Outward the other day. That was a lot of fun. We got Astroneer, Stardew Valley, of course, 76. Over here on the side, we got Don't Starve Together, nice sponsored event, as well as what I call Shinobi, which is actually Sekiro, right over here as well. This other one right here is Generation Zero. We got Apex Legends. Of course, Lord of the Rings Online, which I still do log in from time to time just to pay the guild hall. And I've been doing it for like 5 years on the money that I made when I played the game 5 years ago. Still paying on it. I think I'm about to run out, though. We got Goddess, which I've been doing another playthrough of Goddess. Been working on a guide for that. I'll come back to that eventually. Railroad Empire, which we have not tried yet. Maybe we'll try some Railroad Empire. And, of course, behind that, which you can't see because my big fat head's in the way, Atlas as well in there. Now, also down at the bottom, of course, 53 launchers. Let me just add, 12 more launchers to that. You know what we should do? We should everybody should take a cue from Epic. Here's what I think, right? While we're waiting. Check on Lotro. I haven't played that game in years. I still log in. I still log in from time to time. I don't play the game, though. I haven't played it. I did try to replay it again when a friend of mine, a member of mine, a friend, was playing it again. He's like, I'm going to try to get to level thing. I'm going to go see Moria and all that stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'll try it again. I can't handle those quests. Go get my stick. Five steps away. Bring me the stick back. Go talk to this guy. 4 zones over. Come back. Tell me what he said. Go get some more sticks. Come back. Get me this weapon. Give me that broom. Give me this thing. I mean, there's no epic battles in the thing. It's Lord of the Rings already. Come on, there should be acrobatics, battles. There should be awesome quest line. And there actually is a pretty great quest line in the original Lord of the Rings. If you want to play a great game, I mean, the Shire is amazing looking. Mines of Moria, one of the greatest additions to, probably the best expansion, I think, to Lord of the Rings Online. But it's just like, buy stuff from the store. Buy stuff from the store. Buy stuff from the store every time you're playing it. This is obnoxious. This is obnoxious. I don't know if they fixed it lately, but it's just obnoxious because it just pops up at that store all the time, trying to get you to spend money. They went the obnoxious route. So I only log in there, pay the guild hall, say hi to anybody who's in there, and then I log out. All right, everybody. Well, we got a straw poll going. Yeah, there we go, Chewy. Throw that in the chat. That's good. Go for it. Oh, it's in the chat. There it is in the chat, everybody. Go ahead and click that link. Check out that straw poll. You guys let me know what you think I should do. Should I go rest up some more, even though I have already rested for the last couple days? Or should I play some Astroneer? Or maybe we'll play, I should have made another option. We'll play some Railroad Empire. Oh, well, we'll do that another day. Maybe we'll play some different game. I really want to play some Astroneer, though. So let's see what you guys got like I'll give you another minute or so and see how it goes. Follow that link. If you think I should start a new game or forget about it and take the night off, you let me know. You let me know in the chat. Maybe tomorrow they'll come in with another patch. I'll send them that, my little bit of gameplay there. I'll cut that into a separate video and send that to Astroneer and say, look, I'm crashing like a madman up here. I'm trying to play it on stream. Yeah, I haven't been, again. And I also have World of Warcraft on there, by the way, which I have not logged into. I got that fixed for when I was going to go to see Swifty. Of course, Swifty, a massive WoW player. I have not actually logged into World of Warcraft for over 10 years. Long time, since vanilla. So when I had it restored, I called the GM over there to have it restored, just in case, you know, Swifty wanted to play or something like that. I actually had him restore it, and it was a vintage vanilla account, and it still is. It's still a vintage vanilla account. It's never been logged in since vanilla. So there you go. There you go. All right, we'll give you another 30 seconds. Hey, sorry, set a timer for 30 seconds. Sorry. Napping. Hey, sorry, set a timer for 30 seconds. Okay, did my phone die? What the heck? Suri is being disobedient. Hey, Suri. Set a timer for 30 seconds.
Your timer is set for 30 seconds.
I mean, that took 20 seconds to get her to set a timer for 30 seconds. So there you go, everybody. Follow that straw poll right there in the chat. Click that link. The more people that participate, of course, the more Kiss Caps I'm going to give to you guys as well. Looking pretty close right now. You could be the deciding factor. You could be the deciding factor. Let's see. Shikiro. Shadows die twice. That's a really fun game. Hard game, though. Very brutal. And as you can see, I have lots of other... Wow, that was literally 30 seconds. Man, 30 seconds goes by fast. All right, everybody. We're going to go with what you got. They said start a new game and see how it goes. All right, I'm going to give you the power on the stream tonight. Let's go. Let's play. Play Astroneer. I tried it in regular mode and in windowed mode there. We might have to start a new game. We'll see. Boom. All right, new game. Start new game. Bam. All right. Oh, and I can... Look, I got all my stuff unlocked, too. I can go ahead and do my... Oh, I don't have it. No, this is inactive, and these are locked. Oh, I got to unlock those again. Okay, whatever. Start new game. Let's go. Now, the interesting thing is I wonder if you start the same way as we did last time. So let's find out. Let's see what happens. Kind of feel like playing some Surviving Mars now. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, it looks like exact same spot we were in before. A little bit different off to the sides here. Definitely the terrain looks different because our mountain's not right here. We're definitely dropped in a different location than we were. It does seem a bit different. All right, let's go ahead and get our landing stuff because we know about our cargo drop. We've got our auctionator. No. Packaged item. Auctionator, then what are you talking about? Alright, we've got a medium printer and a starting platform. There we go. Okay. Now, time to collect some resources. Let's go. Alright, we'll see how long it goes before we crash. If we don't crash, then it might be our previous game. Or we might just not be to a point in which it starts to crash. Now, we know a bit more of the mechanics now, so we're looking pretty good. We know that we want to collect a lot of this. Turn that down a little bit. I feel like I'm competing with it. We know we want to collect a lot of organic in the beginning because that's how we're going to basically get our power going. And whatnot. We understand the game mechanics now. So that's super useful. And I've also learned to just say, forget those things. That literally dropped on my head. You see that? That dropped on my head. All right. Nope. All right, now we're getting low oxygen. Run back over here. There we go. Now, I did learn that you can extend your oxygen without tethers by also plugging in your thing here. And then, of course, it gives you a little bit of an extension, so you don't have to be right up against your base, which is useful. Like that. All right, looking good. So we've got some initial green guys here. Get that going. Also, we want to go ahead and make a small printer. So we're going to need some resin. We're going to need compound. Not as lucky as when the first time I started. There was a ton of stuff right by there. And again, we'll get a little bit of our research going. Again, I found it's just easier just to do this. Just to do that and then bring the big stuff like this back to the beginning. So we're going to be doing a little bit of a Wasteland Tycoon restart. So far, somewhat stable, right? Pretty stable. So let's go ahead and get back in my shelter here. And then we get back out. Now we've saved the game. All right, awesome. Let's roll on. Now, in the very beginning, I don't have really that much learned. So what we want to do, of course, eventually get to a point where we're doing lots of research stuff. If there's anything under that. We want to get our research going here in just a moment. Kind of feel like we just want to kind of clear the area around our base here. Get what resources we can. We also know that we want to get to the higher level stuff. And see how we go from there. And then, you know, once we commit to a new start, that's it. We go new start. That's it. Now, another thing I can do also is I can send my game to them, my game save to them, and go with that. The Division 2 is awesome, and it works. Yes, it does. Division 2 has a really great... I really love the cover system of Division 2, and the fact that it shows you the line of where you're going to go from cover to cover to cover. That is really well done. I think most games should take note of that cover system from Division 2. Now, me, I make a big mess, if you haven't noticed. Typically at the start of my base, because I don't have anything really to stack this stuff on. So I typically just stack it right here in the middle for later. Also, we can go ahead and make ourselves a small generator. We're going to need some resin for that. All right, and I try to stack, you know, just some organic here to the start and a little bit of research. Now, we need to go on a bit of an adventure and try to find some compound. Oh, there's some more research there. And I will just leave this here, by the way, and let that continue to build. I think we're going to crush it here. What about oxygen again? There we go. So currently we haven't found, any resin. Wow, that was perfect timing. But there's some right over here. Again, collect that organic. I've got plenty of room to do that organic. I like to take out the trees so they're not blocking my view. Oh, tons of research. More research. But we can also get some resin here. See if there's more resin in this area, or is it just a little bit? No, there's more underneath. All right, awesome. Just a little bit underneath. All right, oh my gosh, this thing cuts really, really slow. And you get used to that nice, quick cutting, right? You get used to that, you get spoiled. Definitely going to have a lot of research. Yeah, this is a good thing to do while you're waiting for your auction to go up, to kind of a little organization of your base. Very nice. All right, let's look for some more resin. I think we got enough of the basic stuff for now. I'll look for resin, especially compound, because, oh, looks like we got graphite right there. Oh, that's a good omen. That's a good omen to start. Oh, yeah, baby. Bring me that graphite. I love me some graphite. I'm not going to lie. Nice. Nice. We'll get a little bit of that action going on. Kind of in a bumpy area, too. A very mountainous area to start. Oh, there's that resin right over there. Now, we really need some compound, because compound's going to allow us to build tethers and go from there. So we're basically starting over, because I've been having an instability in my previous save. So the chat voted, and we're going to play a new one. Let's go. Sherry, like, I'm serious. Don't call me Shirley. There you go. Thanks for making my home pod go wild. There you go. Should try playing without making the tether line to see if that's causing the crash. Yeah, that could cause a crash. I do have a lot of tether lines and whatnot. They fixed the tether lines. The tether lines were actually working very sluggishly, and then they fixed them, and then they worked fantastically. And then that last patch seemed to cause an instability in my particular playthrough. And that can happen, by the way. I've had that happen in previous games as well, that basically the update causes an instability. And that's going to happen. Don't worry about it. I mean, if it happens, you know, it's always fun to start a new adventure. So I don't get too upset about it. We're just going to YOLO out here as far as we can. See if we can get enough resin up here to make ourselves some oxygen tanks. And then we can search out for that compound. There's some more research there. And again, we'll keep expanding. Expanding our base. Come on, baby. Give me that compound. Nope. Not enough. Alright, heading back. Gotta be close, though. Oh, there's a way down. Stop sliding. You're gonna kill me. I'm sliding. You slide and you slide really slow all of a sudden. And that can slow you down from getting back to your base. So we'll see. See what happens. Now, funny thing about this game, the first time I played it, literally like 1 minute into it, I died. Which I find very, very funny. All right, wasn't enough. Not a lot of resin. Usually there's tons of resin around your starter base. Again, all we've got so far is just a little bit of resin, but not enough to actually make a thing there. Not quite enough. Not seeing any compound. Normally, I mean, my other base, I literally was sitting right on top of compound and stuff. It also wasn't so mountainous as this. This is pretty mountainous style. We'll get them while we're at it. And I like to leave these plants so you can just come back and keep doing that. That's nice and easy. And then the big ones we'll put in the thing. Oh, ammonium right here. Anything sexy in here? Oh, oh! Some resin though. There's some oxygen filters. I didn't even. Funny thing is, I was looking at the loot so much, I didn't even see the resin. That's a typical Kismet move for you. Also got ammonium here. Very nice. We'll leave a little bit there so we know it's there. But this is what I'm looking for up here. Resin, resin, resin. Come on, baby. Give me that resin. Now what I did is I made an oxygen filter. That oxygen filter, of course, is going to give me more oxygen so I don't have to run back as often. It actually took me pretty far into the game before I realized that is a real smart option. This way you don't have to, especially at the very beginning of the game, you don't have to run back as much. All right. Now another thing we're going to want is a drill bit. We got plenty of oxygen there. Is to upgrade our drill bits. Now, I find that doing the drill bit up front is very, very important. We're going to need ceramic for that, then tungsten carbonite. All right, so ceramic we're going to need. Now, we can also do the boost mod, whatever. We don't have enough power for that. There's no way we can do that early on. We also don't have any zinc, so either of those is going to be a hindrance. But we can get the basic drill mod, which is going to help us here. And then once we establish lots and lots of power, we'll go ahead and get those other ones going as well. Now, I like to go until my character basically... Oh, stuff out of the way. Until my character basically is full. Oh, look at that. Solar. Is it broken? Dang it, I think it's broken. Alright, we'll make another oxygen filter. What the heck just happened there? Oh, it disappeared. Oh, there's an oxygen filter and a container there. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and prioritize. Just kind of make myself a little spot to save stuff here. And this ammonium right now, not going to need that right now. So I'm going to go ahead and take that out. Prioritize these oxygen filters and that. I did see this down here, but it looks like it's debris and not... Oh, nope. That is incorrect. It is actually a working version. I got some debris there, so good start. We got solar going already. So again, we'll go ahead and take this down here, put that up there, and then, of course, now it's actually functioning as a solar. Notice that my power is going up. That's a good start right there. That's a good start. We got ammonium and resin in the same place. Very nice. And let's just keep going since we have, now we have a power source while we're out and about. As long as you have resin and a power source, you're good. Man, I forgot how slow this is at the beginning. Much slower, but still fun. Alright, that's probably good. That's probably good. Again, let's just leave this behind. Take as much resin as we can. Leave the organic. More resin. We can even leave our oxygen filter here. I think we'll make it. And, of course, we'll grab some of this. Put that down, actually, for a second. Alright. Because otherwise you're burning up that oxygen filter. No reason to burn that up. We're going to get this going. Alright, here we go. Now we've got some power already. Man, we're styling. And we'll go ahead and research that later. Now we're going to get our basic stuff going. Resin does make a lot of things like canister. So that's one of the things definitely I want to do so I can shape the land and all that stuff. So we'll get our canister going. And what else we got in here? We want to do small printer, but we need compound for that. I think just canister and oxygen filters is resin for now. Yes, we haven't unlocked anything else. All right, and then we're going to go ahead and look in here. We need 1,000. Oh, yeah, 1,000 to do our drill mod. So we're going to need to get our research going. So we can do a large platform. I don't really like that large platform. I am definitely going to get the large platform B. Otherwise, I end up with a ton of these extra platforms around and whatnot. So again, I've already played through. I've already played the game through pretty far. I almost got done with all the planets there. I think I had like 3 or 4 more planets to go. But we're having a problem with that particular playthrough, that save, or maybe it's my tether line, or maybe it's the complexity of my world and how many planets that I have running and things going. But it's causing it to be unstable. So I definitely don't want that. I definitely don't want that. So we need to do some stuff here. Research chamber, there we go. But we need some compound. Now again, when you're running around, don't carry all this stuff around with you. Ditch that stuff. Like so. I also like to keep whatever I'm trying to collect up there. See my light's doing this light thing again. Stop it, light. I like to keep whatever I'm trying to collect, compound in this case, up there so that I have an extra slot to carry it. All right, now we got to find that compound. So resin was off in that direction? I think it was. No, it was this direction. Yeah, directly that way. Now me, what I will do is I'll take some dirt. And just to remind myself of what direction it was, I'll shape up the dirt like that, and it tells me that there was something in that direction. I've already been that particular direction. So let's go ahead and top up our air. Actually, might we just take an oxygen. We'll just take a little bit of resin with us. Do another oxygen filter if we need to. There we go. All right. Good to have that as a backup. I mean, you don't have to make it, but just in case. Should be pretty good. Look how mountainous this is. Whoa, straight down. Oh, yeah. Gonna be some fun down there. Let's try not to fall down any holes. Don't really need to collect any more. Oh, what do we got? Oh, my goodness. Holy mackerel, look at this. Copper right to start. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Still not giving me compound, though. I need those basic resources. Not looking for copper, but it's good to know that I have it. More stuff there. Oh, there's clay out there. Let's go ahead and get some of that. That's a good starting thing to allow us to get ceramic. Ooh, this is a good direction. I'm liking this direction. All right, oxygen filter. Let's get this. Yeah, and see, once you have that knowledge and you're not afraid of dying as much, it really does help. Oh, we got something out here. Oh, look at this little power cell. Nice, nice. All the rest of this is debris. And I'll go ahead and do this. The reason why I do that right next to the thing that tells me that I've already looked at that and I've already taken all the items that I can use. Now, it also has a bench, by the way. Look at this bench actually is a usable bench. And I'll go ahead and just shape it out so I can take it with me. This bench is a usable bench because you can see that all the cable plugs are there. So that's actually a pristine bench. You can just take that with you. That's a good thing. Now, sometimes there are no plugs on the side, and sometimes there's plugs on all the sides. That means that it's perfect. If it's plugs just on one side, then that means it's broken, but you can still use it for your thing, right? You know, it's free loot. I'll take free loot. Try not to drop it down the cave here. Try to walk that back. You need to be watching my oxygen, though. I find when you're doing one thing, like taking this thing back. Oh, this way. Like taking this thing back, that's when you find the thing that you're looking for. Research sample. Yeah, see, now that I know that it's smarter to just get those little research samples than to lug them back every time, you do get more from them, but it's better just to find the big ones. Get the big ones and bring those back and let those run for a while so you're not micromanaging them every 2 minutes as well. All right, this is much more hilly than the one I had before. There we go. Free dealio. There we go. And I've kind of extended my base a little bit so I can be out here. Let's get another resin. Now that we know where our resin is, now we just need to find our compound. We're off and running. Now, we could also just dig straight down. But one thing I did learn when I was powering up the planets is actually most of the resources are on the surface level of the planet, which is pretty great. Shape out some of this. Oh, man, we can't even shape any of that. Can create a little bridge there, though. Try not to fall. Little bridge action. Got a couple of them we brought with us. Man, wow, I think my other game was way easier. I literally had tons of stuff right by the thing. Oxygen filter. Or at least we're getting lots of research. Exploring our area a bit. Always find that really, really fun. Now, here's another trick, by the way. Take from the easy and then use it to cover up the hard. Right? I mean, you don't want to drill this. That takes it takes longer. Get the easy stuff. Tons of research out here, but zero compound. I'm going to find it right by the base, too. You'll see, I'll go around the corner. Boom, it'll be sitting right there by the base or up on top of a hill. Oh, man, I should have brought some of that graphite. Oh, there's clay out there. There's some research right there. Not worth my time to carry it back right now. I see some ammonium or resin out there. Resin. Oh, seeing that sweet compound. Luckily, we can still see our beacon, too. We're going to do beacons more often this time, everybody. More often with the beacons. We don't want to get out of sight of our... Oh, there's that compound. We don't want to get too far out of sight of our base. Now, here we go. We got this now. Look at all that resin and all that compound. Nice. All right, let's boogie. Now our game's going to get started. See, I see loot over the hill, too. It's tempting me to go out there. I don't need that much resin right now or organic. I'm just going to grab as much compound as I can get started. And then you're going to see we're going to start building momentum. Once you start to build that momentum, you are absolutely deadly. I think I'm going to go car earlier this time. So we can tool around in our car and have a good time. Alright, and see, we also got spaces on our thing over here because we don't have any mods. Let's get that organic out of there. Oh, we're going to need some oxygen filters. That's power cells. We're also using these power cells to keep us going. We've got our solar helping us out. That's why we can shape so much here at the beginning. Actually pretty lucked out with a lot of good stuff. A lot of decent drops at the very beginning. Giving us a bit of a boost. This is something so relaxing about the thing. Research! Exactly. Alright, I think that's good enough. Leave that there. We know which way our base is now, so we know this is to the northwest. So when we come back, we'll tether our way out here. I'm just going to run straight toward it and see if we got any cliffs or anything that's blocking us. Kind of feel like we do. Oh, yeah. Right there. So we're going to have to tether around that, but look like any major crossings. Look like we could definitely fall down that hole with our car later on. Also very hilly around my base, which my last one was not. It's very much flat for a great deal around where I landed. This has got a lot of hills and whatnot in it. That's okay. We'll get it going. Oh, looks like a deep cavern over there. Just looking to see if there's any resources down there that I could tap into. All right, we're ready to rock and roll. Guess what? We got ourselves a nice little medium platform over here. Move it over this way a little bit. We can have it right around our resources. Woohoo, free platform. I like free stuff. I like free stuff, and I cannot lie. Now, right here, of course, we've got an RTG, which actually I didn't even know that's what it was for the longest time. This basically is an infinite amount of power. It doesn't rely on solar or wind. So it will continuously power your stuff. Now, next thing we need to work on, of course, is our research chamber. We need 1 resin. So now that we've got lots and lots of compound here, let's actually start with some tethers before we forget. There we go. And I actually like to have my tethers up at top so I can see how many I've got left. And then we'll go ahead and put this over here. We'll get some resin. We'll get over here. And we're ready to rock and roll. Research chamber. Now, of course, research unlocks different stuff over here. We already got 631, and all we've been doing is just the onesie-twosies at this point. I like this highly, Crevasse Sylvia. I can't wait to see a little tractor meeting one. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. All right, let's see what we can build up in here. Small printer. We definitely want to get that going with some compound. That's already unlocked. Let's go ahead and get that going. There's our small printer. We want to just get our basic utility items that we make stuff from. And I'm going to go ahead and turn it backwards here so it's not aiming in the same direction. Let's see. What do we got unlocked? Medium storage, medium platform A, rover seat, medium printer, medium storage. All right, so that's what we got so far. And right now it's doing a research chamber. We'll have to wait for that. Now, of course, based on how much power you produce is also how fast this goes. So you also want to have a backup small generator. So we're going to go ahead and generate that. Actually, I think I'm going to take this, put it over here, take this power cells out. We don't want to go ahead and burn that for now. Then we're going to put this up here. I actually did learn there's a key. You hit V. V is the right-hand top part, and C is the left-hand top part. No, excuse me. So yeah, that works good. Now we're going to go ahead and get our research over here. I don't think we can put it on this table, but it's worth a shot. Nope. Does not want to go on that table. What a bummer. Well, we tried. Right? Because at the bottom, it has certain attachments. But that's okay. What we're going to do is go ahead and take this out of here. Put that right there. I think eventually I want to put another RTG in there. I think I should have done that originally. Take this out and put the RTG in there. So again, we're just getting started. This is a new gameplay. I should probably update my thing. 2 over. New game. Hold on, let me update that. Thanks everybody for the follows, by the way. I do see you dropping the Dragon Hammer there. Go ahead and update my title. Let me make a note of it for later. All right. So we are starting a new game because my old game got all screwed up. So we had to abandon that game. We're trying a brand new one here. And let's see. What do we want to... If we had to do everything first, I would definitely want a small oxygen tank because that does... This is like super helpful. Power cells from zinc. We can get that going. Small solar would be nice. We got copper right over the hill there. But all of this stuff is great for generating power. But what I want to do is be able to dig faster. So I really want to do this one first. And what I really want to do is have those bigger things. Like you got platform B here, which is nice. But I'm not a big fan of platform B. I actually like the other platform, the larger one here. This platform B. And that's 500. So I feel like that's my first good investment right now, and it takes 3 resin. We can do that. Also, very easy to use it because you can take mediums in and out of there. So I say we go with that. Let's do it. All right, we researched that. Let's fire one of those babies up. Large platform B, and we got 3 resin. Now this goes real fast, so we'll have to run back and get some more. All right. So we've invested 500. We could have just went straight to 1,000 and then got the thing we needed, like the drill. But I think it's better to go ahead and make a make an item here that's going to allow us to do our research chamber, and then we can let our research chamber while we're doing other things. Just trying to stay efficient. Now, of course, if we get low power, we've got our generator as well as our small solar that we did find, which is awesome. So we don't have to burn any lithium or copper for that. But we know that the copper is in this direction. I'm going to go ahead and just shape that up a little bit. And it's time to tether, everybody. Let's go ahead and do some tether action. Let's see if our tethers cause us to crash. Now, we've been crashing a lot today. I don't know if it was the update or what that caused it to crash. But I've been crashing up a storm here. There's a little bridge right there. How nice. How nice. Now, I think I did leave the copper there. I did. That's the way it's easy to find back. And I typically tether 2 resources toward resources like that. I did not bring enough compound. I tether toward resources so I can kind of remember where they're at. Look at that. It's a lot of energy to get that sucker. That's not going to be enough. That is not going to be enough. All right. But at least we know in what direction it was. Actually, we should probably mark. Hold on, let's mark where it is. So if you do something like that, it's real obvious that you've done that because of the color of the marking, which is pretty awesome. That's a much shorter way back. Okay, so we went and checked that out a little bit. Got a little bit of copper. And we've got our first large platform. Yay! Get that out of here. I'll move my printer out further out. And then this is going to be my primary thing here. And you know what? I'm going to get it nice, snuggle it up nice and close here. Actually, maybe a little bit back. I love how the cables plug. I love all the mechanics of this game. It's really, really great. We'll just literally sit it right there where we have a lot of stuff. It's kind of stacked up. And then we'll get it fired up. Let's go. Bam! That's going to take 14 minutes and be good to go. Now watch this as we go ahead and utilize our power here. Again, right now, 14 minutes and 51 seconds. Now that it's on, 7 minutes and 21 seconds. We're going to go ahead and make another small generator. Trying to put that in me. There we go. I like to have about 3 of them. Usually I find that works pretty good as a power source. Kind of tops out that maximum power source. There we go. So right now, 14 minutes still going. Right, it did say it reduced it up. Let's see, the power came up. So it's kind of using a cycle of power there. The power went down and then it went back up again. There we go. So 6 minutes now. So let's go ahead and put this one on there, and let's put another one of these on here. How long is it going to take now? Now, notice it did not gain. It didn't gain in speed. That's because one of these is enough to keep this running. So I don't necessarily need two of those running on there. I can also have it as a backup, right? Just turn this one off. Maybe put on this side, turn that one off, turn the other one on. Now, another cool thing you can do is just literally just put these right up in here. And they will, of course, be great backup power. When that one runs out, it'll just keep running. And it'll keep grabbing those for the next 6 minutes. Oops. Stop it. Now, another thing I can do is I can take that out of there and just put 3 of those on there. And I'm looking good. Like that. Very, very nice. And we'll attach that in there. And now we probably want to make some medium storages with 2 resin. Of course, as usual, out of resin. All right, but we know where the resin is, right? We know where the resin is. Do we have any more compound? We do not. Probably compound first, I would say. Let's go ahead and run back this way. Try not to fall down in the hole there. It's going to be fun to drive around in here. There's that graphite. And the power of knowledge is pretty important. Now, we don't have anything to make beacons with, so we're just got to... Hope we're going... Oh, in the northwest, we are. Wow. Where's our bridge? Over here. Oh. Forgot my resin. Yeah, we will need to get resin first. Because to get to the compound, I need enough oxygen to run all the way out there. So I don't have enough tethers. Yeah, let's get that resin first. Then we should probably tether to... Then we'll get the resin. We'll tether... We'll get the resin for the oxygen. Then we'll tether our way out to the other way. Now, I could actually just take the oxygenator with me, by the way. I could just put it on a table and just carry the table with me. But that's not as fun as doing this. Wow, did I use all the resin? I'm sure there's more resin in here somewhere. And we also got an oxygenator, which is going to help us. Oxygen filters. Let's see if we can find any more resin down here. Put that up there. There we go. Not a lot, though. Always right underneath wherever you made a thing, I find. Now, the great thing about this is it doesn't take a lot of power, by the way. Great thing about the early thing is it doesn't take a lot of power. Now, we're going to have to use this one as an oxygen filter because we're going to run out of oxygen. But I'm not seeing enough resin here. I feel like we should use that. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, there's not enough resin there to sustain multiple oxygen filters. But there is resin in the other direction by where the compound is. It's to the northwest, out this way. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the current oxygen filter to get out there to get that resin and then also get the compound while we're out there as well. So let's hope this all works out in a good way. We're not going to bother for research right now. We're just going to try to get out here and see if we can re-find that location. Feel like it's this way. Try to not use my power on my way out there either. See, now one of the problems is also finding your way. Like, where were you at? Right? Where were you at when you found that compound? And this could be our first death of the day. If we don't find it out here, we're in deep trouble. No, there it is. All right. Woo! Lucked out. Northwest. All right. So first thing we need, of course, is the compound, or the resin. There we go. Get all the surface stuff here. Just so we can have more oxygen. Meanwhile, our research is diligently running back there. Forgot to take my clay off of me, too. Man, that solar thing is really helping out a lot right now. Because it is recharging my backpack when I'm out here doing this stuff. One more. There we go. All right. Now to the compound. Another oxygen filter. All right, compound. Where are you at? Need more compound here? Oh, yeah. The great thing about compound is I find they're typically in really heavy concentrations. I think among the easiest resource to collect because there's just so much of it. All right. Well, let's just go ahead and aim it here to the middle. And let's make some tethers. Oh, and I forgot. Huh, I forgot there was stuff on my thing. I bet you there was some compound or resin on there, too. I just realized that. That's funny. All right, let's go ahead and make a couple tether bundles. And what we're going to do is we're going to actually backtrack our tethers. It's kind of hard to do. Actually, it's kind of hard to do backwards. Let's not do that. That's going to just end horribly. Try to make a nice straight road right from the base right to there. Like this. That's going to make it pretty obvious in what direction to go. We can get back without having to burn any more of our resin. That would be cool. You know I'm just going to ride it right down to the edge. Oh! That was close! Very, very close. I know, huh, Mr. Vega? It can't come quick enough. Bought this game last week after I watched you play it, and now you've put some 40 hours, and now I've put 40 hours into it. I totally believe it. I totally believe it. Let's see, I forgot to look and see how many hours I have in this game. It's a lot. But I love the game. The game is super, super fun. I was just having a problem with my particular game. It started lagging out, whatnot, and kept crashing. So I just said, you know what, screw it. Let's just start a new one. Let's just start a new one. All right, so I think we went up over this hill this way. And somewhere, we've got our crossing. Okay, we're going to northwest. Now, these tethers are super useful in the beginning. Later on, not so much because you got vehicles. And you can just drive around. I mean, on the surface level anyway. You can just drive around with your vehicles. Oh, there it is right there. And I like to just make the world as I want it to be, so I just shape in the direction I want it to go. Now, again, you'll see, we'll find some compound literally right next to my base. Well, we'll get into all that in a bit. We got to get our research going. All of that stuff. Gordon McLeod coming in with the big raid. Thank you so much for that raid, love. Show that love in the chat, everybody. We're getting raided. Uh-oh. Look out, we're getting raided up in here, everybody. Let's go see who these awesome raiders are. Let's go to my overseer's office. Let's go. There we go. Raid coming in right there. The library raid coming in. Thank you so much to Gord McLeod. We're starting over again. We're starting a brand new game because my other game got messed up. Or it just keeps crashing, so we started a new one. Hey, always fun to start a new adventure. Appreciate y'all being here. Let's see who's coming in on that raid. Let's see. Gord coming in with the library raid. We got Vault Suit Matt coming in. Hey, I appreciate all my fellow Vault Dwellers. Thanks for coming in. Amish Gangster coming in as well. We got JHTDW showing the love in there. I always love to see people come in with their favorite streamer and show them some love. Appreciate you guys coming in, blowing it up. How you liking Astroneer so far? Loving it. I actually played through pretty far into the game. I got really close to finishing. I only had like 4 more planets to go to power them all up and then see what happens. But my game's been crashing all night long. I don't know if it's because, you know, I have a version 1.0 version of my save, and then of course they've changed a bunch of stuff, which is causing the... Oh! I just died, everybody. Just died. I wasn't paying attention to the game. That's okay. Get that first death out of the way. So yeah, I love me some Astroneer. I have a lot of hours in it, even though I've only been playing it for a short amount of time. Let's see. I'm going to actually look it up here. But I do appreciate you guys coming in. If you don't know who I am, my name is Kismet. They call me the Wasteland Tycoon. I make millions, billions, even trillions. Totally legit. No cheating, no shortcutting. I can do it on PC like I am playing right now, or I can do it on Xbox, PS4, really any platform, because I love to learn the deep game mechanics. Now, we've had to start over here in Astroneer, but now we know the game mechanics, and that's what the master of any game is when you learn those techniques or those mechanics that give you that deep knowledge. And I love to go along and discover that knowledge. That's my favorite part of playing a game, is to not know, not look it up on a wiki or shortcut, or even have you guys tell me how to solve that particular problem. Solving the problem is part of the journey. That's what makes it super, super fun. All right? So let's get back to it. Let's get back to some Astroneer with me dead. Oh, yes, I looked it up. 115 hours in Astroneer so far. And frankly, I don't even know how long I've been playing it. It's not very long. Maybe like 2 or 3 months. Something like that. And I play it just, you know, kind of half the stream. Not typically the full stream. All right, very dead, everybody. But luckily, we were smart enough to do it. And look, we can actually see it out in the horizon there. If you die just once, it actually targets or tracks your particular thing that you drop. Not that we had that much stuff on it anyway, because we are here at the beginning of the game. But it is useful to find your stuff in case you drop it. You always want to kind of be out in an open area. If you're down in the caves, underneath the planet, in the core of the planet, make sure that you die in an open area, not kind of like in a little cubby hole. Run out into an open area so you can see that, that kind of beacon that's telling you where your backpack is. Now, of course, we made it all the way out here, but I moved just a little bit beyond my tether. I must have accidentally hit it, which, of course, made me stand here just beyond my... Literally, I was that far away from my tether. I could have just moved back and I would have been fine. But that's okay. We'll get all of our loot off of here. Get all this stuff back on us again. I love how it sometimes remembers where you had your stuff. I think that's kind of cool. I think that's totally coolio. Grab that. Grab this. See, great thing about this game, too, is if you do die, no big deal. You just go back, pick up your stuff, and you're fine. You're fine. I'm just going to take this out. I'll put this on here. I'm going to turn that off and then just put that right up there. So now you have 2 things stored in one place. Very smart. Yeah, that can happen, but you're right. It's fun starting over sometimes. Yeah, I find the second time you play through, you're going to be more of a beast than the first time you played through, right? I do a lot of games where I play multiple playthroughs because I love that first kind of experience as you're exploring and learning and trying to figure stuff out. And then I love that experience of, hey, I'm a pro now. And then you just face roll the entire game. It's pretty fun just by using what game mechanics that you did learn. All right, we want to make it more tethers, but we don't have enough. Oh, we got some tethers right there. Why did my tether not go down? There we go. All right, so we need some more of this sweet, sweet stuff down here. Actually, let's put some of this down. Some of this down here. Actually, you know what? We should just run that back. Hold on, let's be smart. Let's just run all this loot back. And we'll come back. That's it. We can just run back and forth a little bit. And we got our research going anyway. I should have started my research before I ran out. You always want to kind of peek in on your research, see how your research is doing. Now, the last time I played, I made multiple research things at the very beginning. I actually feel like that was a mistake. that you only really need one. You just check on it every 6 minutes or so, because you're not going to be going too far away from your base. I find, unless you're me, like I go real far here, not too far from your base. We're also going to try to find, we're going to be smart this time, we're going to find a beacon, and we're going to move our base to that beacon early on. I'm not seeing a beacon from where we're standing, but I'm sure there's some around somewhere. Where are you, my little power beacon? There we go. Let's just go inside and come back out so we got it nice and safe. There we go. We've already found some graphite. We found a whole bunch of fun stuff so far. I'm going to go ahead and just ditch all of this into a giant pile, causing your ADHD to kick in. Right now, it's like, Kismet. The mess! The mess, Kismet. At least I'm trying to keep it contained in this landing pad. Right? At least I'm trying to do you a solid. There we go. Tether's up here. Very nice. Alright, let's go ahead and fire up another one. We already collected a few of these. And we'll fire it up. Like so. And again, it's going to be low power. See, it's low power, so it's going a little slower. We'll kick that on. Put a couple of these babies on here to run for 6 minutes. Now, I haven't tested how long one of these runs for, right? That's typically something I would do. I would go through and I would actually run that and run a stopwatch and then stare at it to see how long it runs for. And then I know how many minutes, so I know the minimum amount of stuff to put in there. Don't tell me what it is. But that's typically what I would do. And say, okay, well, it takes 2 minutes there, and if I have, 3 of them there, it's going to take 6 minutes, and so I can just put 3 of them on there, and then I'm not wasting any of them, right? It's going to take 6 minutes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try it a different way. I'm going to go ahead and just put 2 of them on there, like that, and I'm sure that's going to carry it a long way. It's going to go for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, and then grab the other one and put it on there. And then plus it's got the built-in power of our main kind of base here as well. But we need a lot of resin, and we need a lot of compound, a lot of resin to get kind of our basic stuff going. So we're just going to do a little back and forth action here. Oh, I see some research in the ground there. Oops. Didn't want to do it that much, but oh well. Whee! Yeah, kind of hard to find resources when it's really... Adjust that. Kind of hard to find resources when it's not flat, because you can't just look and see, right? You'll basically the hills will be covering it. So there could be tons of resin right by my base or tons of compound right by my base, but I always do the go-to, right? If you know where it is, it's better to take that extra time to take care of business to get started than to fuddle around with wandering around trying to find it if you already know where it is. That's just my take on it. Now, me, I also like to create a nice little way out as I'm shaping. You might as well do 2 things at once, right? But you need to climb up out of there. Like so. There we go. Tether down there. Let's get to business here. Let's get to business. Feels very, very artistic. People say, Kismet, what do you think about this game? I put this as an instant buy. If this looks anywhere close to the type of game you like, I would totally just straight up buy. Super fun. Don't let people tell you how to do stuff, though. You go in and discover it along the way. That's part of the fun. Discovery in this game is actually a mechanic of the game, which is really, really fun, by the way. So I wouldn't steal yourself away from that fun, where you can literally just go in here and discover tons of stuff. I like to get down in there and see if there's anything else. Oh yeah, plenty more. Again, I'm trying to get to research 1,000. Right now it's 6:15. Trying to get to research 1,000 so we can work on our first drill bit. We're going to get that going first, because we're going to have to do a lot of this shaping. Over here, we're going to have to do a lot of research, whatnot. We'll get it going. Now, I also have another idea to utilize our things like we typically do. Utilize our little power generators as extenders. So we're going to do that as well. get that going on eventually. Because they're pretty cheap, right? I mean, I always think of things in terms of resources, times it takes to collect it. People are resources too in games, by the way. You have so many workers that can do so much and produce so many things. That really, again, another great game called Surviving Mars has a lot of that same resource, right? You have so many people on the planet on Mars, and those people are certain types of people. They're engineers or whatever it is. Been kind of jonesing to play that game a little bit. But I wanted to try to power up all the planets over here on Astroneer, because this game is super addicting and super fun. This is taking a long time. It's funny how fast that goes later on, right? How fast all this shaping is just going to be beastly. But very, very fun. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. You can put Kiz or Kismet in the chat. I'll highlight in red. I'll know you're talking directly to me. Sometimes I do get focused, but I always do come back to my chat, like right now. Let's catch up. Liking the game, loving it. One of my favorite games now of all time. Incredibly fun. Absolute an instant buy. Yeah, that can happen, but you're right. It's fun starting over. Yeah, absolutely. Quick, somebody shuffle the card catalog. What are you talking about? Diamond Eye said, hello, everybody. Hello, long night for me. Lurk mode. All right, enjoy that lurk mode. I think I was here at your very first Astroneer stream. I love streaming, seeing the way you play and learn progress you've made. Yeah, my stream is very much about me kind of sharing the journey with people in my stream. Also, I bring a little positivity to your day. I know you might have had a rough day. You know, you had to go to work and deal with a whole bunch of people that you may not like. But come on in here. We appreciate you being here. We like you just the way you are. You don't have to be anybody else. You don't have to act like a secret agent or nothing like that. You just come in and just be you. That's okay. You can come in, hang out in there. Now, if you don't know my story, we used to work for some of the top companies in the world as a graphic designer. I used to work for Apple. I had to give that up, though, because I got sleep apnea and vertigo. Then I decided, what else am I going to do in my life that's going to get me out of the bed? Because I ain't going to lay down and die like my doctors told me to do. I told them to go screw themselves, because that's not the way the Kismet goes out. So I said, you know what? I love playing games. I've loved it since I was a kid. Way back in the day when games first began, the very first gaming system back in the 70s. That's right. I'm old enough to remember that. And I'm the OG, the original gamer, before these other gamers were even born. I was back in the day. I was trailblazing for gamers today. And I'm a very unapologetic gamer, too. People are like, you play games? Absolutely. And I love doing it. I'm going to continue to do it, and I don't care who knows it. So there you go. Don't apologize for stuff you love to do in your life. Ain't nobody's job to tell you what you should like and what you should not like. You can choose for yourself. You can like certain types of music. Oh, there goes my tether. You can like certain types of music. You can like whatever you want. Life is a short thing. Don't let everybody else tell you how you should be. I am who I am, and I like who I am, so screw it. Screw what everybody else thinks. Just go out there and enjoy what you do. All right, there we go. I think that's good enough to get us going. Let's head back, get a little bit more research going on. Man, I forgot how awesome my setup was. My big, giant mega base and all of that stuff going. And of course, a bunch of mods, which make this a lot easier because I can drill at like 50 times the speed I'm drilling right now. So you can collect resources like it's nothing. You're like, whoosh, and you got all the resources just like that. You and me both, Kismet. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I started over Vegas Spring. I had to start over. My game just kept crashing and crashing and crashing. On that particular save, and once I start over, that's it. I've committed to starting over. We'll go full speed from there. You know what? I just thought of something. Ah, cool. That's cool. You can put it in the side there. Never even thought of doing it. It doesn't work, though. It doesn't fire up where you can do stuff, but you can't put it in the side. All right, how we looking? 3 more minutes. All right. Oh, we ran out of juice. So that tells you that we didn't have enough power to keep that running. So I think 4 of them was a good idea. So we'll queue up a couple more there. You know what? Let's just double up on that power. Oh, we don't need to double up. This is going to burn our resources. Just use 1. Again, if you see the purple line, then you have more than enough research going. Now, if we had 2 of them going, that would speed it up. We're getting pretty close. But we'll get to that in a bit. What I really need very, very soon is I need my forge and centrifuge. So let's go ahead and think about that. We don't need the big drill yet. We might use the truck a lot more and all of that. Let's see. Where's our truck at? Right here. So we need about 1,500 for the buggy. Medium rover. Let's see. How much is the large rover? Large rover is 4,000. All right. All right, we'll get all that going. Now, I don't typically use too much power cells. I have the ability to get copper. We haven't got that much, but again, I would go drilling first. Right? You want to be able to drill a bit faster, and when we have enough power, we're definitely going boost mod. But I really want this drill mod, and I've already brought the clay back, but I'm going to need a forge to, of course, convert that into ceramic so I can make the drill mod. So, these things all go in order, right? You got to get your research going so you can go ahead and make the research the thing that you want to research. So luckily I thought of that beforehand, before we got too far into it. So let's see. Right here, we want a smelting forge, which is going to be compound and resin. Costs $250. Oh, we'll get that. Let's just go ahead and get that now. And we're also going to need another platform, so we're going to need some resin. Luckily, we brought some back. There we go. We're going to go ahead and fire that up, which is going to take up some of our power. Now, look, our power's low, right? So that's when we call in... Oh, it's done. Or not. I was going to say, that's when we call in more power. Let's go ahead and turn this off. Yeah, no, we definitely need power there. Actually, let's just move this over here. There we go. Or actually, no, it's not good. Let's put it back there. So that's going to let that run. And then we got an extra one here. And then we'll go ahead and do this. And now our research is done. We want to keep that going. So basically, we really want one of these per table, or one of these per thing that we're doing. Now we fire this up. Watch as the power goes kind of up and down. Oh, well, now it's not doing it because it's not making another table. But such is the way it goes. Now, I try to keep my stuff close together at the very beginning because I don't like running across town just to do a forge or whatever it is. So I like to be kind of like, this is my stuff holder here in the center, and then all my other stuff is out here. All right, let's go ahead and just work on our next thing, which is our smelting furnace. Again, 2 more resin. Are we going to have enough? I don't think so. Let's take this off of here. That off of there. I don't think so. Oh, wait, right there. Woo. Nice. Perfect. Up, low power. Let's put that on there. There we go. Sure, it's got some extra power. And we'll check this. That's good. How's this purple line doing? Doing good. There we go. There we go. Now, again, if you have a question or comment for me, my name is Kismet. How's things? Doing good. Yes, started over. You can go ahead and use my name, Kismet. It's right here. K-I-S-M-E-T or K-I-S in the chat. It'll highlight red. Know you're talking directly to me. I love interacting in the stream. It's my favorite part of actually being a streamer, even more than playing the games. Of course, hanging out with you guys, talking with you guys here in the stream. Now, if you do like to win free stuff, I give away literally thousands of dollars worth of stuff here, thanks to my supporters here on the stream. So if you would like free stuff, here's what you do. Oh, I should have used my cool compound thing. What you do is you go ahead and you retweet. My mods will throw it in the chat. You can also go out there and host the channel, even if you're a viewer or a subscriber or a streamer. You can host my channel. It will give you instant kids caps for doing that, for hosting. But if you want to get more kids caps on top of that, just go ahead and retweet. Follow that link. Go ahead and retweet. My mods are always watching that retweet amount. And then, of course, for every 5, we give out an additional 500 kids caps, and it just keeps stacking. So it'll be 500 you get, and then all of a sudden you get 1,000. Then you get 1,500. Then you get 2,000 on top of all the other ones you got. So it's like 500, then 1,000 more, then 1,500 more. Because the more you guys work together as Wasteland Tycoons, the more rewards you guys get here in the stream. And I love to reward teamwork. I'm a big fan of people working together. All right, there we go. Yes, our first forge going in our new playthrough. But look at that. Oh, that power. That power is a struggling. Struggling. We got enough now. Oh, yeah. Now we got enough. You can always tell because you can hear it slowing down. We got 2 of them going. Oh, we're going to run out of that. Let's really kick it in. There we go. Now, of course, you want to stop. You want to stop your other ones so you're not burning your resources for no reason. All right, how we at? 689 again. All right, we're getting up there. Well, let's just put this over here because we know it's going to make us... let's see. We're going to make that on us. That's right. We're going to make that on us. So let's just carry that around with us. Let's go ahead and drop off this compound. Like this. Or actually, wait a minute. We'll use that for more tethers. All right, now we're going to tether out to our little spot that we found in this direction. And we can use our thing here to extend that tether so we don't have to put down as many tethers, which I find is really cool. And anytime I run across these little ones, I just go ahead and just scan them. It's faster to scan those than to run them back. I would rather run back the big ones because they take 6 minutes. These ones usually take about 2 minutes. And then every 2 minutes, you're sitting there micromanaging those little suckers. I learned that lesson on my last playthrough. Right over here. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and pick up these excess resources. And we've now tethered our way over here. So we definitely know where some ammonium is. You know we're going to need a lot of that later on. There's tons of beautiful organic right here. There we go. Trying to listen for that sound, so I know that I got another one. All right, we're running low on research, though. We got 2 more left. Try to find some more on the way. Let's just put that right out there. All right, then ammonium. Again, I know I'm messy. But my alternative is to collect even more loot so I can just literally put this in a nice little neat fashion. I find it's better just to throw it here on the pad here to start with. Just to kind of get it going on. Now, we already tethered that way. We tethered this way. But, you know, the one place we haven't gone, right, is in that direction to the northeast. I mean, we've gone a little bit. But I find it's better to kind of run out there and get an idea of which way you want to tether before you start to just heavily tether in that direction. Oh, there's some more research. Look at all this research up in the trees. That respawns. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. We're going to be watching these trees. I'm not going to take those trees out. I'm going to see if that respawns. All right, where did I just drop that? Disappeared. There it is. Give me a work light. Now, I normally, you can pick it up like this and then hold down shift. You go a little bit faster. But I normally just like to drop it and then run. Oh, get our oxygen back. How are we looking? 871. Again, we want to hit that drill mod the second it kicks in. Get that done. It's going to help us drill a little bit more. So we're going to go ahead and just run in this direction. We found a little bit of cool stuff right here. Oh, there's a little bit of research. Oh, there's some more over here. Look how easy that is. Just zap it as you're running by. Let's see what's on top of the mountain. What's on top of the mountain? What's on top of the mountain? There's more mountain on top of the mountain. Better run back or we're gonna die. Whee! Whee! I got it kind of down how far I can go before I get too far out. Alright, I'm feeling like we could do a tether line in that direction. Well, let's go ahead and just tether straight out. Now again, if you got a lower end machine, this is going to start lagging at some point. I have a pretty decent machine, really great internet, so watch out. Watch out for that. Alright, now we don't have to run back every 2 seconds. Now, not only do I use these for bringing oxygen and whatnot to me, but also they act as a way to find my way back. Look, see, I knew we would find it real close. Look, it's right there. I knew it. See, I called that, everybody. Look at that. I called it. Oh, but it's harder to shape over here. Harder to shape there. We'll come back to that. Hey, don't be wasting my tethers, bro. Right through that. Yeah, up here, same thing. Resin. It's hard to shape up on the mountaintops. Easy to get it down at the bottom level. Ooh, look out for falling. Looking out for a free trip to the bottom of the thing. All right. Again, we're just focused research right now. How we looking? Oh, we're good. Drill mod done. Let's fire it up. There it is. See? That's why you carry that on you. Get your drill mod going on. That off of me. Power it up. Boom! Oh, yeah. Give me that resin. Nice. All right, got ourselves a little bit of resin. Bit easier to shape now in the hard stuff, as you can see. That's why it's one of the first things that I do, because it just gives you the freedom to drill wherever you want. I'm also tapping into the power of the base, by the way. So when I'm over here shaping, it's also pulling power from the base, so it could be slowing down my research. Keep that in mind. Or lots of ammonium on this particular planet. Wow, tons of compound down there. Alright, how we looking? One more. We full. All right, back we go. Wee. Slip sliding away. I like these trees. Bunch of research. More big research over here. Oh yeah. Look at that, 2 of them. All right, let's walk them suckers back. Lots of nice research. I love to get just out of reach and then kind of backtrack a little bit. Where are you going? Then backtrack a little bit so I can basically just keep throwing it in front of me like this. I find this is way easier. Grab it sometimes. Look at this. Whew, we got research.com over here. Research is lined up. More free research here. And we got some more of our loots. Alright, looking sweet. Definitely could use some more resin. Can't believe I drilled all that resin. Only got that one resin out of it. Alright, what else we need to research now? We got our drill bit. We can't do tungsten carbonide yet. Boost mod, we need some zinc. Let's see, I'm feeling boost mod next. We definitely need some solar though. So the problem in the very beginning of the game, I find the biggest problem. Whoa, Kiz is on. What's up, Lisa? Yeah, I'm on every time on that schedule down below. It's easy to know what time I'm on. Though we almost did go offline because the game was crashing like crazy, but we decided to play a new playthrough. So there we go. There we go. Yeah, the only time I usually take off is if I'm really ill. There we go. How many subs so far? How many subs tonight? Oh, I don't have that thing on my bar anymore. I used to have it right over here, but I don't have it up there. But we're trying to get to 350, so if you want to throw some love, go for it. I'm not going to turn you down, but you don't have to. But I appreciate you. Hey, Cool Straw, what's up? Appreciate it big time. Yeah, I'm actually working on some new overlays and whatnot. This is what I call my minimal overlay for right now. I don't really like this thing on the side here. But been working on it for a long time, and a bunch of people have been dropping the ball on it, along with a bunch of other stuff I'm working on. Just been dropping the ball left and right. I mean, I just save up my pennies, and I try to pay other people to try to, cross promote and that kind of stuff. They're an artist, I'm an artist. I thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to help the little guy and, give them a little bit of a boost, and then I can promote him here on stream or whatever. Nope. And I pay him full price, by the way. It's not like I ask for a discount or anything. I just pay him the full price, whatever's the thing, and boom. Oh, speaking of, anonymous gifter coming in, who I think is Lisa. Now I know who you are. There you go, coming in with a sub love. Congratulations to Wicked, NJ Wing, Ward, and Nordwing. Come on, Kismet, use some grammar. And Wobbly Popsicle. Haha, I like that one. Thank you so much for being here in the stream, and congratulations on your free sub. That's right, you got 3 times the chance to win. Of course, giveaways here on the stream. Whoa, still coming through. As well as you earn 3 times the KizCast for just chilling out, just being a lurker in my channel. So big congrats to you on that. Didn't know you were going to get something free today, did you? Well, make sure to say thank you to Lizim, I think it is, but it's anonymous gifter, so there you go. There you go. You can just say thanks to all the peeps in the chat if he wants to remain anonymous. All right. Oh, stop picking that up. There we go. Put this in there. Put that thing back where it came from. Wait, no, we want to do this other one first. This is the nice one here. This is the one you get from opening in the stuff. That one usually takes a little while. Let's fire that baby up. Give a little extra power. There we go. So I feel like we want to get solar power. Now, again, the biggest thing in this game early on is the fact that you don't have batteries. You have no way of backing your stuff up, right? Or backing up your power. Now, in anything, even in real life, if we had enough solar generation that we could generate power and then put it in batteries, we could run the entire planet that way. It's possible right now. It's possible right this second. If people wanted it bad enough, we'd have it within the next 4 or 5 years. Easy. Easy. Just go out, build a giant solar array, build a bunch of them where nobody's living, which is like 50% of the United States. And then we could generate power for the whole world if we wanted to. If we wanted to bad enough, we could do it right now. It's just, we don't want it bad enough, right? We don't want it bad enough, and too many people are lining their pocket from it not happening, right? And I don't mind paying. If they want to make a giant solar array and maintenance and all that stuff, I would pay the same price, have no problem with it. And then, bam, we got clean energy. That would be awesome. But it does require a lot of people to not get paid under the table for, supporting the other methods of power generation. And that's usually not going to happen. How much is that going to give me? That's about 500. Huh. Usually those give me a lot. Well, it's okay. We'll let it run for a couple minutes. We'll keep that going. All right, what do we want to go into next? I'm feeling some solar power right now. We got copper up on the hill there. We know it's up on the mountainside, so we can go get it from there. What about wind is glass? That's even easier, right? But this takes lithium. There's no lithium on this planet. I know where the lithium is, and I have gone there, and probably the thing to do is to go there, find it, and then, of course, make tons and tons of batteries, which would then, of course, power up this planet. We can just do these 2 planets together to get going. Because I find without having the ability to store the power, it's very, very difficult. But once you have that ability, once you have that lithium, once you have those batteries, you're just styling big time. Now, another thing we can do also is work toward a medium generator. Definitely want a small oxygen tank. That's 1,600. Maybe we'll do that one next. Let's see. Portable oxygenator. Oh, there it is, the wide mod and the boost mod. I don't have any zinc yet, so I'm not going to burn that on any of that yet, but I really do love the boost mod and the wide mod. Both of those are primo great. We'll get those later on. Those don't take very much either. They don't take very much research. And we'll get our thing going. Those are all our basics there. Don't really need extenders right now. Done. I love it if you could just stick this on the side and would automatically pull it in there like everything else. But it doesn't do that. Kind of a bummer. Kind of a bummer. Again, thank you so much for that donation. Thanks everybody for being here tonight. My name is Kismet. Welcome to the stream. I am a variety streamer here on Twitch. I play a lot of various games. I don't like to pigeonhole myself into one type of game, but I'm probably most known for Fallout. I've been the top of Fallout forever. Thanks to the wonderful Kira Corellia, of course, came in and boosted me. She rated me a long time ago. I went up to #1 in Fallout, and I've pretty much been there the entire time. And again, I appreciate all the peeps who come in my channel. Show the love. Oh, I think it just slowed down. I thought it was stopped. I thought it was coming to an end, but it just slowed down because it doesn't have enough power. So let's give it that power boost. All right. So again, I feel like we need to work on power generation. Now, we could work on power cells. Zinc is fairly easy to find. Copper, not so much. Glass, pretty easy. So, if we look at this planet, and we look at what it generates the most, this is Sylvia here, medium sun and medium wind. So, either way, it's going to generate a medium amount of power. Now, eventually, of course, I don't want to have to use up all my organic all the time. to keep it running. So I'm going to actually go with the small wind turbine. Let's go ahead and fire that up. Now, of course, we don't have anything to make that small wind turbine work, but we do have a little bit of a secret that we know about, don't we, everybody? Don't we? And this time I'm going to just put it off to the side here. Now, you can go and look for a way down, and you can kind of shape your way down and whatnot. I find that after playing for, 100-plus hours, I do realize that that actually is a huge waste of time. Oh, I can see my thing fell over. I find it's a bit of a waste of time. I think you should just shape out your own kind of cave, and then you have complete control over it. Really? There we go. Then you have complete control over the angle of the thing, how safe it is, and whatnot. So what I do is I typically just put it right by my base. Now this time, we're going to go ahead and do a little bit bigger than we did before. I kind of feel like I need to kind of flatten this out first. Let's flatten this out a little bit. I feel like also we need some more canisters because we're going to be working very, very heavy underground. So we're going to go ahead and make another canister. Normally I like to have up to 3 canisters on me. I also like to keep an extra compound or 2 on me so that I can make stuff from there. But we're going to definitely need some zinc. So I'm feeling like right here off the side of our base, and what we'll do is we'll build our base around this center area for now. Eventually I will move this entire base out of here to another location. You know what? We're not going to do that. Never mind. I'm going to cancel all of that. We're going to find that beacon first. Then we're going to do the core and the planet. I think that's a better plan. So the next thing actually we're going to need probably our centrifuge. So let's go ahead and work on our centrifuge. Let's see. What do we need for our centrifuge? About 750. Getting pretty close. So let's get our centrifuge going after that. Yeah, I'm not going to core it. Normally I would core it so I could get that stuff going. But this time we're going to be smart. We're going to be smart. Now, of course, it's not very close by here, so we're kind of screwed because we can't use our initial power of this unless we run a really, really long extenders, which I would do, by the way. I would totally do it. I kind of feel like it's here in this direction, directly to the north, probably behind this mountainside here. And as long as we got this keeps going here, yeah, it's still going. Let's go ahead and give it a little bit of power boost. A little bit faster. There we go. Over there. Keep that going. We'll give it a little bit of something there. There we go. Alright, so I feel like the beacon could be in this direction. Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's go ahead and walk along the tether we've already gotten. Ooh, keep cranking out that research. Yeah, keep growing that research, bro. Yeah, I got to the point now where I don't shape out those anymore because I do like to just run by and just do that. I mean, this is just so easy. Look at that. I mean, you're getting just a little bit, right? A little 15, 16. It's definitely you get more of it if you put it in your base, but then you got to micromanage it every 2 minutes. It's just a little bit as you're running along, and it will regrow. So you're looking pretty good. So again, we're looking for a big blue beacon in the sky. So far, no luck. Hopefully we're not too far away from one. Usually if you just run, north, south, east, west, around your base, normally you'll eventually find your way, especially if you go up real high. Oh, more graphite. Look at this. Nice. Flatten that out a little bit. I like that. And I like to get up real high like this. Gives you a beautiful view. And usually you can see a beacon from here. No such luck. Wait. There it is, everybody. Directly to the what? To the north. Oh, I was right. Look, there's that beacon directly to the north. Straight ahead of us there. Now, what we want to do now is we want to go ahead and move all of our stuff to there. But we don't have enough stuff to do that yet. But we're going to try. All right, let's go ahead and shape out some resin here. What do we need to make our first little vehicle, too? What do we need to do? Packager. Medium generator, aluminum tongues in. Our little tractor is 2 aluminum. Now, we haven't discovered aluminum yet. So, we don't have a tractor yet. A trailer and a tractor. Not too hard to get, though. We just need to drill down So I'm going to be a bit more ambitious in this particular playthrough. We're going to go ahead and run toward that. You know, I could probably just tether my way all the way there. I could just run around the outside of the mountain and tether all the way to that beacon. That would be a long tether, though. Long tether. All right, well, let's get some of this more of this resin while we're at it. Now, rarely do I ever find glass above ground. So definitely we're going to need to find that so that we can also use a beacon. Because we might not be able to find our way home. Of course, you can use the roll over your feet. It'll tell you north, south, east, west. But it's very, very easy to get disoriented. Even me, who is fairly great at finding directions and whatnot. There we go. Another piece of resin just in case. Oh, look at that tether bundle right there. We'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Look what we got down here. What do we got? Oh, somebody's backpack. Sorry you're dead, bro. But thanks for the free loot. Thanks for the free looty loot. I like to shape it out around there just to see if there's anything else that I might have missed. And then also do one of these. Which tells me that I've already been there. So if I'm running along... Uh-oh. Possible death. Whoa! Close one, close one. All right. Fill it up. All right. Could just, whew. Man, that's a sudden drop there. Lots of graphite over here. Very nice. Don't see any copper up here, but that doesn't mean it's not hiding here somewhere. Ammonium. Up there. We're doing our research. Still going. Still going. How much is our centrifuge? Whatever we make, we're going to have to move, too. Oh, there it is. Unlock that baby next. Yeah, whatever we make, we're going to eventually have to move over there. Maybe just drill down one level. Yeah, just so we could make... Just so we can make the vehicle, which would make it easier for us to move. Yeah, compound aluminum. Make a buggy. See, I don't know why you would do... I guess because it costs more. I've never even made the tractor, I don't think, or really used the tractor. Oh, no, I did. I made it in the first playthrough. I guess because it's cheaper. It's aluminum. And this buggy is 1,500. And the tractor is 1,000. I guess if you don't have the resources. Because the buggy is the better choice, I think. Because you just put a seat in and you're good. I guess the other one you don't have to make a seat. I think you probably still have to make a seat. Or does it automatically have it? I don't know. We need 2 aluminum is what we need. I feel like it would be too difficult to do that. So again, revising the plan. Don't be afraid to revise your plans, by the way, along the way. It's your game. You can make your choices however you want. But for me, I think the smarter choice is to dig down at least one level. Get some aluminum. Get some glass. That's going to help us continue to do our thing over here. We'll keep our stuff running. Keep clicking up this random research samples. Those add up. Those add up a lot. Oop, I think I bumped into another one. Nope, got it. Those add up big time. Constantly keep our research running. Let's actually offload. Anything here to offload? A research sample there. Keep our extra tethers on us. We've got that. Oxygen filter as a backup just in case. Alright, so we'll just go to the first level. We'll go from there. What I'm going to do is just start digging straight down. Off my base, like that. Then I'm going to go ahead and start to tether out. And then I want it to be pretty steep. Right, and then I can also go in and flatten it out, which I like to do. Nice flat area. And then you can just tether your way down. Now, it does feel a little claustrophobic to me, so I like to extend the top of it a bit. Like that. Then I can slide along. Now, actually, when you're sliding, you want it to be not as tall because you'll catch air. But I tried to shape it in such a way that it makes it fairly easy. Again, you don't have to find a thing. You just cut your own out. And you'll start to do what I call the breakthrough. And when you do a breakthrough, you'll reach each individual level. And again, I try to keep it fairly consistent on its angle so I can slide down later. Always fun to attach it to the side of the wall, too, or to the ceiling. Find that super fun. Do that. You know what? I'm going to actually just do that. This particular playthrough. There we go. There we go. All right. And make sure our angle's still the same. It is nice and steep. Oh, there's the breakthrough. Compound. Wow, compound right along the thing. Now watch out because this happens, right? A little drop-off happens. Tons of compound here, though. More tethers. Very nice. Now I like to keep it very consistent and keep going in the same direction. This way I can go and slide down to any level that I want to go. But I'll remember that there's an open area here. This takes so much longer. So much longer when you're at this level. That's okay. Okay, we got this. So I'll just keep consistently do this, but I'll just take out the side a little bit here. So I can see there's an opening there. That nice platform coming through. Oops. That feels like it flattened out a little bit there. Watch out if it flattens out. If it starts to flatten out like it did right there, then what can happen is you can actually start going back up the way you came from. And you don't want to do that. You want to make sure that your angle is always at an opposing angle to whatever's down here. So we could even make this even more angled if we so chose. Give it a little bit more of a steeper angle. There we go. All right. Oopsie daisy. Kismet, gonna die. Nah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Oh, look. Another opening. Also, I brought another resin, just in case I need to quickly do an oxygen filter. It's kind of like an emergency thing, right? Now, right here, I've dug a little bit too far down, so I'm actually going to go ahead and just cover this up. Like so, so I know kind of where my base level is now. Shape all this out. And there we go. So we got a nice platform. Whoa. There we go. Nice platform to slide along. That's why I like to stick it on the wall. Usually it doesn't come off of there unless I keep touching it. Stop it. There we go. And then we'll build what I call a little Kismet stopper, where you basically just build up a little bit of a wall. Then when you slide down, boom, you run into that. Okay, now we're down to the next level. Let's go ahead and tether our way around and see what we got on this level. Definitely some compound. See some resin. Looks like research. Got plenty of compound, but you know, got some easy compound here. We'll just grab it. Very nice. Very nice. Oh, my chat went off. There we go. That's definitely a better plan. Yeah, I like that plan better. Very, very tough to get over there at the beginning, but I could do it, I think. I could just grab my auctionator and run over there and then reverse tether and all of that, or tether all the way over there. But, wow, look at all this compound up here. Compound City up in here. All right, I think that's probably good enough. Oh, look out. Now, another thing I like to do is when you're first establishing your location, is you want to kind of widen your view. And that means just kind of go through and take out the walls. You kind of see where the edge of the wall is. Looks like right there. That's how thick that is. Now, eventually, I'm going to need lots and lots of canisters to collect all this dirt, use my centrifuge. But I'm just kind of looking at where we're starting at here. So this is our thing. Comes down this way. Shaping that out. What do we got this way? Basically, how far does it go before it cuts through? Pretty thick that way. Oh, wait, there it was. That allows us to just kind of run in here and take a peek. Next thing. Oh, I need a work light. Need a work light. All right. So, we're going to go ahead and do our normal thing here. We're going to go ahead and just put this off to the left. I feel like this whole entire area needs to be flattened out. Let's flatten this area out a little bit. All right, throw that over on that side. Now, on the right side here, we did want to dig down further. It would be going in this direction. But on the right side of our thing here, we're going to go ahead and dig this out a bit. We're going to make a nice little cubby hole there to hold our resources. So what have we found on this level? We have found some compound. We've found some organic. I believe I did see resin, but I didn't pick it up myself, so I'm not going to verify it yet. Oops, a little too close. And let's just kind of peek around a little bit, see what we can find. Oh, there it is out there. All right, awesome. Awesome, that's a pretty good start. All right. We're going to go ahead and head directly in this direction. Again, notice I always look first before I start to tether. Definitely resin out here too. Always look in the direction I need to go before I tether out, because you don't want to waste all that tethering time. You don't want to waste all your resources tethering out and then tethering to nothing. Sometimes it can be nothing. Oops, I forgot to drop all this off. Hold on. I forgot to drop off all the resources. That's why I was building that side tether, or side section. Basically, we're just going to stack a crazy ton of resources on this level. And then we may bring our actual centrifuge down here and bring a bunch of our stuff down to this level, so we don't have to run up and down this ramp 50,000 times, which I learned when you're first starting your bases. It's easier just to bring it down here, because you just bring it over here, you start it running, you go back, you get more resources, and so on. Much easier. All right, and we did find some quartz in this level, and we did see some resin, so we're going to throw that in there. That tells us what we got. Shape out that roof a little bit. Feel like it's a little low, blocking my ability to see that. So yeah, so when you're coming down, the whole point of it is when you're coming down like this to this level, that you get here and then you look and you're like, okay, what's on this level? And that's particularly what's on this particular level. I feel like I maybe don't even need this thing. Let's go ahead and take this out. Take this stopper out. I think I can stop myself without the stopper. Oops. All right. And let's go ahead and drop this stuff off. Now we're looking on our thing. Oh, our research has stopped. All right, good time to plug up some research. Again, instead of, going all these other ones, it's Capman, what's up? Thanks for being here in the stream. Instead of going all these other caverns, and that's what I did at first, is I followed their caverns, and then I realized that, wait a minute, why am I following their thing? I can make my own. I don't have to follow their little thingy. All right, how much is this worth? $450. This one? $360. Ooh, these are the better ones. All right, what about this one over here? That one is $360. Oh, so those are the better ones. Well, let's keep the better ones going. The more betters. All right. Now, again, even if it does it, slow, even if it goes for 18 minutes, that's 18 minutes of you not have to sit there and fool with it. Let it do its thing while you're off doing something else. Whee! And this is my favorite part, is the sliding. Wow! Made it. All right. And off we go. I like to look around just in case I run into any other resources. Gonna need some aluminum next. And we're just gonna farm the heck out of all this stuff. Cheap all that out. There we go. Widening our view a little bit here. There's the mother load of this stuff. Make sure that we're tethering. There we go. Alright, now it's time to go to town. Dang, that's a lot of quartz. How are we looking? One more. Alright, looking good. Okay, so now we need enough resources to start our centrifuge down here. Now, another problem we have is, of course, running our power down here. That's going to be fun, but actually fairly easy to do. Fairly easy. And we'll move our forge, and we'll move our forge and our other thing down here. Or maybe we just lug it up there. We're going to move here in a minute anyway. Maybe we'll just lug it up for a little while. That's what I did at the very beginning of the game, is I just kept lugging it in and out, in and out. It just took a really, really long time. Like so. I actually kind of feel like putting some solar power. Give a little bit extra boost. There we go. All right. How much for our buggy? 1,000. Little tractor. We need 2 aluminum. Right now we're making a bunch of glass. Just make a bunch of that. Let's also make a couple beacons, so we don't screw it up this time. I always forget the beacons, and then we're just absolutely screwed. Absolutely screwed. So let's just go ahead and get our beacon going on. Ooh, more free research out here. And hey, it's just regrow and research for me. Okay, so we got our glass going. And we're going to probably need some raw quartz. Let's just keep a couple of those, just in case. We've got plenty of compound, so we can go ahead and just drop compound. We definitely need a ton of resin. And a bunch of organic as well. Hold on, we can get our centrifuge going. Alright, we unlocked our centrifuge. We did. 2 compound and 1 aluminum. Oh, that's right. We need the aluminum. That's why we're looking for aluminum. There we go. I knew there was a reason. Hola, ¿cómo está? Muy bien. That's as much Spanish as I know. And yo no sé. That one I know as well. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna lug it. We're just gonna lug it, because, you know, later on I'm gonna have to come back and take the base all back up there again and all of that. Yeah, let's not do that this time. We're just gonna keep all of our resources kind of tucked here in this landing pad. And then we're gonna move our entire base. Very early on. Very early. Alright, we find aluminum. We're styling. Aluminum is back on the menu. Woo! Free research. Compound. We'll come back for it. Now, I find typically when you find the glass, usually there's a big concentration of what I call the coins. They look like blue coins nearby. Oh, look, that goes up to the surface. Oh, hello. Yo. Oh, we forgot our tethers. I knew I was going to forget something. I knew I was going to forget. Oh, hello. Well, luckily we found something we can take back. Oh, we didn't bring our generator either. That would probably be useful. But oh well. It's funny how there's so much compound there, but I forgot the compound. Now I'll just stick that off to the side. And then get a little compound. Alright, looks good. We can tether our way through some more. Actually, just start another tether thing. Stuck! On the thingy. It's organic action. Alright, man, there's a whole thing full of it out here. Nothing that way. That looks like zinc. We're looking for aluminum, but like I said, you find one resource, I feel that sometimes it leads to the next one. Alright, now a whole bunch of zinkity zinc. Now, by the way, it took me a long time to realize this, but if you roll over it and you just wait, it'll just tell you what it is. So I kept having to, like, make one and then figure out what it was. It's funny when you figure out stuff like that. And I love those moments, right? I don't mind if you're like, ah, Kismet, you look stupid. You didn't know the thing. Nah, I look more stupid if I just, like, shortcut my game and don't have those moments of discovery, I find. There you go. More gooders. Exactly. More gooders than before. Yeah, you like that close one, Specimen? That was a close one. So we had to start over because my other game was glitchy and kept crashing. So we started a new one here. Now, since we already found the zinc, right? We kind of know what we want to do, right? I think I'm feeling the boost mod now. Let's see. I'm feeling the boost mod, right? We got the zinc. 800. Practically there. I'm going to carry some more. I'm going to carry a couple more. And if you're going to lug it out, you might as well have a full tank of lugging. It might take a lot longer. That's okay. I mean, what are you in a giant hurry? Takes so much longer. Takes so much longer. We're gonna need a lot of power though when we kick in that boost mod. Oh, there it goes. One to grow on. Take that right there. All right. Oh, hello. More awesome research. I mean, you're running back anyway, right? Also, you can just do this. Just throw it up ahead. Fast run. Pick it up. Throw it up ahead. I find that's way easier. Well, you can use your shift to fast run. Unless you accidentally do that. Which drives me crazy. Alright, we got a couple of them down here. We actually have graphite. I could be packaging those too. I could be bringing some packagers, but we're not going that far here. We're only going to this first level and trying to use what resources we can. We haven't found the coins yet. I mean, my last playthrough, I landed on the coins going down the first level. Some organic. Fire up some extra power there. There we go. Oh, what am I putting it over there for? Get it going over here. Oh, there we go. Get that glass off of there. Make a big mess. You're like, Kismet, the mess! You're triggering me with the mess, bro! The triggers. The total triggering that's going on right now is unbearable. Alright, speaking of packagers. Oh, I haven't unlocked it yet. Well, I'm not going to waste it on that. We'll come back for it later. I feel like the boost mod's where we want to go. We're very, very close to the boost mod. I feel like also we want to get some power going over here. Some power. We need some power, everybody. Let's do it. Super easy to do. Tons of organic laying around. This plant is really good for organic. Give a little bit of a boosty boost. Leave all the plants so that we can get that research from time to time. Oop, dropping it. Oh, I forgot to get the other two off of me. Throw it over that way. Throw it again. Keep throwing it. Fire for the second one. Alright, now this is when you usually need 3 of these, right? You can always check to see if this purple line's here. If it is, then you're good. But typically you'll need up to 3 of these generators. Fail. 3 of these generators here to keep stuff running. So I usually like to have them in the back. There we go. And then I can keep stacking this in the front, like that. And since we're not going to make a packager right now, we'll go ahead and just put that off to the side. Now this one, typically I like to keep on me in case of emergency when if I run low on power. I can boost that. Let's go ahead and take this off of here. Keep that running. And this one. There we go. Plenty of zinc. Okay. Now, again, we were trying to make a centrifuge, which is really going to give us a huge boost to Rooney. But no aluminum. Speaking of boosts, I feel like maybe we should go boost mod. Let's go. Bump. What are you doing? How's that? Get that zinc. Get that boost mod going on. Now this time I'm only going to research the stuff I think I really, really need. So we're going to get that going. I'm going to go ahead and put the drill mod on the side and put the boost mod on the top because that's what I feel like doing. Now watch how fast my power goes, everybody. Watch the power in the back. Oh, I'm still tethered. Hold on. Let me get away from the tether. I mean, it cuts fast now, right? I mean, this would be among the first ones I would tell you to get. Look how fast it cuts. But look how quick it burns your power. So, be aware. It's going to burn that power fast. But it is going to be fast. And if you have your tether and you have power, of course, running down to you, you'll be fine. It'll get you going. I want to actually take this out of here. I want to put that up there. Go ahead and grab one of these organics. That down, put this on here, turn that off, put that up there. We good. Okay, all we need now is aluminum. And again, gonna go ahead and along that same line we've been going. Plenty of tethers. I feel like this is the magic direction. Oh! I see you! I see those coins. I'm just gonna go straight toward them. Now here's the thing: if you're gonna be splitting your tether line, it's very easy to get confused as to what direction it is. Now you can put a beacon and do all that other stuff, which I'll do. I'll just put a beacon here that tells me in the direction that I need to go, right? And I'm just gonna make this beacon red, just so I know that's a waypoint beacon. Now another way to do it without doing a beacon is just simply to go in the direction that you will be running back, and just put this there, right? So if you're running back from this direction. And you're like, oh, God, which way do I go? Oh, okay, this way. Right? You're running back from this direction. Okay, get off that thing. You're running back from this direction. You're like, okay, oh, do I go that way? Or do I go this way? Oh, okay, there's my thing. Okay, just run straight. All right, that's all you really need to do. You can use a beacon, too. Beacon's super useful, but make sure you put your beacon in a really obvious place where you can see it from a whole bunch of different directions. Like, if I put the beacon right here, kind of in a cross point, I can see it from over there, I can see it from that way, and I can see it from this way as well, as way over that way as well. Especially if I shape this out. There's some resin up here too. Oh, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm shaped. Look how much faster this is. So epic. So much faster. But look what we got right over here. I see it hiding up above my head. We don't need to run way over there. Literally right here. There's where you hide. There we are. I call them the coins, aka aluminum. Might as well get the easy stuff first. This boost mod is the stuff. Had I known earlier in my last playthrough, I would have went straight for that boost mod. Just know that it does burn insane amount of power. And there is a max distance that you can drill. But that's okay, I can just move over. Oh, I think I'm full. That's full. All right. Let's get that going. Dun, da, 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 da. Charge, little dude. Go do your thing. Whoop. You can also do that while you're walking. Which, oh, more compound. I see you. There we go. Dee, 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 dee. Dee, 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 dee. Oh, somebody got timed out for something. Watch out for those chat rules, party people. Yeah, that's what I just said. Who said that? All right, awesome. All right, aluminum underway. All right, again, more triggering of your ADHD here on the Kismet stream. You're like, Kismet, Jesus! What are you doing? Why are you making that gigantic pile of stuff? I can't handle it. It's triggering my innerness. Get going. Why are you doing it so much with the thing? You're triggering us all in the chat. Because I gotta do what I gotta do, everybody. Alright, we need to make a centrifuge. Centrifuge. For me's and you's. Alright, 2 compound. I think we got that. 2 compound. Oh, we're gonna need another, just dawned on me, I have this thing in the way of my, it's in the way! Get out of the way of my builder. All you research stuff. Let's see. I need to make another large platform. Need some resin. Alright, did we bring all our resin up? I don't think we did. We need to go get that resin. Let's go get it. We'll be back. Keep doing your thing up here, everybody. More fun sliding. Whee! Remember, there was some in the ceiling over here. Oh, yeah. Bunch of it. Every little bit. Watch out. Watch out. Ah! I just RP a little bit. It doesn't actually kill you if it falls on your head. But I always feel like it's going to, so I move away. Oh, there's more right there. Man, I love lots of resources all clustered together. I feel like moving around cuts it out faster. I don't know. That's just me. Now here's how you fall down a hole, by the way, everybody. You're looking up, and you're moving forward at the same time. Ah! Watch out for that. I think that's probably good enough for now. Once we get this centrifuge going, we're styling. So now look again. Which way do I go? Which way do I go? I don't know, right? Again, this is to find my way back to the tethers, and this is to find my way back to my actual base, right? And of course, I've got another tether going out that way, which is also confusing, right? So I come back this way. Ah, God, which way do I go, right? So I got all these extra tethers. So I'm going to take this one out, right? And that's where we came through. And this actually is not the right direction. Now that I think about it, that's not the right direction. It's this way is the right direction. Like that. There we go. Because now that we moved the tether back, you want to have it before the decision zone, right? Or basically in the direction. You don't want it too far though that you can't see it. Oops. You don't want it too far that you can't see it. I mean, it's obvious because it's that different color gray from everything else. But you want it to have it in the direction that you want to run. In this case, it's this way. Alright, good amount of resin. See, we got all of our stuff there. Oh, we forgot to put our other thing down there. Oh, I got one on me. And that just basically tells me, hey, look, you got all this stuff on this level. And we're going to eventually take all that out of here. But we're just trying to get primed. Actually, we could just probably do the car first. Should we make the centrifuge first, or should we make the car first? Good question. Oh, that takes... Oh, wait, no, right here. That takes aluminum, which we've got now. All right, we've got our aluminum. Cost 1,000. We haven't quite got there yet. Huh. I feel like we need to just kind of speed this along a little bit. Our resin up here. We're getting tons of stacks of stuff. Let's go ahead and speed it along by getting some more. I mean, it's very, very easy to get this in the beginning. You want to just hit the surface anyway without getting rid of all the bushes. My boost mod here. Looky, looky what I see. Taking some more research. Down there. See, I sometimes look down there, like I can see there's clay down there, and then I'll shape a bridge down there and get it that way. Shape it down there. Yeah, I played actually a bunch of Minecraft with my kids. They bugged me for years. But they wanted to play it, and I said, okay, I'll go buy it. So I bought a whole bunch of it. Actually, you can see it on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Kismet. B like Bravo, P like Papa. You can go ahead and check it out over there. And you can see me playing with my kids, playing some Minecraft for the first time. And I built this gigantic, what I call a sky garden. There's like 6 levels. It had all this red stone in there where to activate and basically collect all of the food and everything automatically. We had high dives and all sorts of fun stuff. In there. We went to the nth degree. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun. Alright. Let's see. Again, feeling like I should do that tractor. Just going to take a while at this rate. This is going to take a while. Let's fire it up. Full speed ahead, bro. There we go. Full speed ahead. Put that on there. I feel like I need to make a medium. Go ahead and make a medium storage. 2 resin. I think we're finally to that stage. Man, we got a lot of research. Got a lot of research queued up. All right, look at that. Look how many things we got going at the same time at the beginning of the game. Pretty great. Pretty great because we know our game mechanics. Now, another thing I'm going to do is make this medium here. And I'm going to put this on here and then flip that around. And then I can store even more stuff on there. Pretty awesome, huh? Store lots and lots of loot on there. And eventually we'll clean up this gigantic mess that I have here. Using those. You know, I'm going to save that just so that it can run. Thing on the side here. We got tethers. I think I'll just leave my soil thing over there for now. Again, we got that centrifuge. Maybe we'll just make the centrifuge, but we won't make another table. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah. Yeah. That's what we'll do. Compound, 2 compound and aluminum. That is what we're going to do. Centrifuge. I love the centrifuge. The second you get to the centrifuge, then the whole entire game goes to a whole nother level. Because you're doing a whole bunch of cool stuff with that centrifuge. Takes a lot less to collect things. And I find the funny thing to do is do what I call compounding your production. So first thing you do is you go in and you make a ton of these canisters. Right here. We're going to burn all of our stuff on canisters. And when our centrifuge is finished over there, which I think it is, yep. We'll take that and stick that on here. Apparently we even have it in the right direction. There we go. What do we need for medium storage? Another resin. Okay. So now we've got our centrifuge going. What we're going to do is start compounding our resources. So the first thing we want to do, of course, take this, put it in there. It then takes the dirt, puts it up there, and then we can kind of micromanage that dirt. Now we can put our power over there, too. And now it's going to micromanage that dirt. Every time I put it up in there, I can take it back out and go get some more. But I can also fire up, of course, some more resin. And I don't have to hunt it down. So all the base resources I can now fire up. Now, since I have the boost mod, and I have a bunch of canisters here, and I have an extra canister on me, too, right here. We'll go ahead and put that there. We can go ahead and generate some resin, which is going to allow us to kind of start building up our base. Another thing I like to do is just to come over here and just start to shape out whatever close mountain is by. So I can get lots and lots of dirt. Again, utilizing your boost mod and your diamond and whatnot does work pretty good. Takes a bit of time. I actually shaped out an entire mountain doing this. And it does get a bit easier here. I feel like I think we're ready for our wide mod. You know what? Let's go for that first. I feel like our wide mod is good to go. Yeah, 800. All right. We'll go wide mod first. I know we just keep stepping back, but that's okay. We'll go wide mod first. And then we go vehicle. There's 2 of them done. Now, if I move away from my tether, we're collecting a lot, but it's burning all my power. All right, let's go check on it over here. How are we doing? Did we run out of power? Oh, it looked like we ran out of power there. Oh, there we go. Give a little power boost. There we go. we got that going. Fire up another medium storage. And we're going to take that off of there. Give that back to me. All right. Now what we want to do is we want to get into a cycle, right? Where we make organic. That organic powers our ability to make resin and compound. And then before you know it, we'll have a gigantic pile of it. A massive pile. Also gives you something to do while you're waiting. You just run over here. So you don't want to be too far because it doesn't take that long. But you do want to just kind of go back and forth and cycle. At the very beginning, you actually never run out of power because you have the RTG. So it'll always run. It'll just run really, really slow most of the time. Say goodbye to this mountaintop. Well, really more of a hill, but still. Something really magically relaxing about doing this. Just relaxing every time. While we're out here. Now look at this. Yeah. That's the good stuff right here. Now, the problem is I can't take this out and have it stacked right now until I get this going, but I'm going to go ahead and just literally just stack this over here. And this is basically going to give me a lot of power for a long period of time. Right over there. And that's going to feed these ones right over here. So I turn those on. It's just going to keep feeding those endlessly. There we go. We'll take this. No! Take this. I like to put it on this side. Over there. And rinse and repeat, everybody. Rinse and repeat. We're going to go ahead and do resin again. That's it. We got this down now. We boogieing up in the boogie. We got the boogie. We got the boogie. Up in here. Alright, and again, we're going to just generate a ton of resources while we're waiting. We're also going to go ahead and fire up more research. How are we looking? Oh, no, we need a second. That's okay. Bam. There we go. Still looking good. How are we looking on our power? Perfect. Perfect. So we can run the centrifuge and that at the same time. Do a little bit of cleanup here. See, at least I got it all contained in there. I'm also going to take this power thing here, and I'm going to go ahead and utilize that. I'm going to stick that right over there. Here it go a little bit faster. Always find that interesting. Also, I can't take the thing off while it's actually spinning. Okay, a second it's done. I'm going to go ahead and make another medium storage. And now we got a whole thing of resin. Nice. There we go. Take these back. Very nice. How much do we got? Let's go ahead and make... What do I feel like? A bunch of all of that. Compound. We have a good amount of that. I don't think there's really nothing else we need to make right now. Don't want to slow our research down for right now. But we got it going on. Alright, another medium. And let's just organize a bit of our stuff. Alright, now we got a whole stack of that. Alright, you can see where I'm going. You see where I'm going with this. Now, I'm going to actually use this other one over here. And basically, that should never stop running. Now, Right now, I'm producing way too much power, so I don't need to run 2 of these. So I'm going to actually turn the second one off. And I can basically run that with just one. It's going to run for a really long time, for 7 minutes, and get it going. Now, if I start the other one up, it doesn't really affect the time. So there's no reason to run 2 of them. So again, we'll turn that second one off, and I'll just keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding it all day long. Actually, I feel like we'll go ahead and do a bit more organic. We're going to be busy. All right, now we need to get our research going. I feel like we need to do a second research now. I think we're at a point now we can do a second research chamber. We need 1 resin and 2 compound. Conveniently, need more resin. I see some compound in there. Try to use the stuff that's in this pile first, so I can just kind of clear it out as I go. And then resin. And let's go ahead and get our second research chamber. I made the mistake of doing 2 research chambers at the very beginning. That's turned out to be very difficult to keep that running. Alright, we're going to go ahead and fire up that second one now. Come on. Alright, fine. I'll just point at it and hit F. That works too. Alright, now remember how I said we typically need 3 of them? Now's the time in which you need 3. There we go. Now everything should have excess power or right on the edge of power. Very nice. Now's when you need 3. Now, of course, when this one kicks out, we'll be fine. Of course, I should be digging dirt while I'm waiting. Let that run for a bit. I just want to be staying busy. Okay, now long till our wide mod. Not too much longer. Shaping is fun. Catching up. What's up, Beast Boy? Thanks for the biddy. Hello. Appreciate you being here in the chat. Hey, Crazy, what's up? Thanks for being here, everybody. Appreciate you coming in the stream, hanging out with me. My name is Kismet. I play a lot of various games up in here. We had to restart our Astroneer here. Our other games seem to be crashing a lot, seem to be bugged out, or I don't know what was up with it. So we start over again. Now, we're having a pretty fantastic start, I think. We are getting everything rocking and rolling here. We're just trying to get to a point where we can move our base the heck out of here. We're going to keep on keeping on. Now, eventually, also, we want to start working on power. Let's see. We need glass to make those. What about our second level turbines? Gotta remember how to do that. Nope. We need glass and ceramic. Oh, we can do all that. We can do that. So we just go straight to the medium turbines if we had enough stuff. But once we get to a point where our power's in equilibrium, meaning that we're generating enough power to constantly keep our stuff going, then we'll be styling. All right, looking good. Yeah, you know what? I'm feeling wind power next, right? So sometimes I change my mind a lot, right? I'll be going along and I'll be like, you know what? We need to do this. We need to do the other thing. Again, look, too many of these running now. Shut those down. No reason to burn that right now. Let's just go ahead and make another B platform. Plenty of resin over here. And all right, this base is rocking and rolling. Keep our thing going here, so we're keeping that excess power going. Fire up that second one. Speed that up a little bit. Actually, you know what? Let's just fire up the third one, and then we'll get our centrifuge going here. And I'm feeling some more organic. Let's go. I mean, organic is power, so you can just keep that organic running. There's our research chamber. And so when we're not around, we're going to have 2 research chambers going. We have tons of research stuff over here that we can burn through. Got to speed this up just a little bit. Put that off to the side. prepping my work area. I always like to have my research ones as close to the thing as possible, to the power generation. So those are constantly running. So they never stop running. Alright, another... Oh, I got it backwards. You see the arrow is pointing away from me. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but it matters to me. That's what's important. Alright, more research! Go! Plenty of power. You can even turn this one off in the back. Get these over here. Very nice. Okay, how are we looking? We're at 803. Where should we go first? Where should we go? Wind turbine we've already done, so we can do a bunch of those with glass. How convenient that we have a ton of glass here that we've already converted. Like so. I think that, I find that the wind probably is the easiest thing to start with. So we're going to just get that powered up. While that's running. And get this over here. We're going to go ahead and put that up there. Put this out here on the tail end. And we're going to start putting our wind power right there. Fail. Now, you don't necessarily have to put it on this thing, but this is a free thing. It's not really doing anything right now, so I'm going to go ahead and use that. And that's going to greatly supplement that power. Now, we want to test, right? We want to go in and test. That one's off. Let's turn this off and that off. Let's look at our power rating. That's generating enough power for both of those to run at the same time. The only problem is that wind's going to go off eventually, right? That wind is going to shut down. And right now, we don't have any way to store the extra energy that it is producing so that it could be constantly running even when there's no wind power. Like right now. See that? Now it's running kind of in low power mode. So we'll run that a bit. That's going to be about 3 minutes. That's going to be about 12 minutes. And again, all right, that second one. Now we got about 2 minutes and about 8 minutes. So very nice. And of course, every time that comes through, it'll be doing that. Where did we put our solar? Solar's over here, also lending a hand. Let's go ahead. Actually, that's a good idea. Hold on. Take this. I'll just utilize that while it's not being used. And make another one. And again, so we're just gonna power up as much as we can. Let the power run. If it slows down, okay. When the wind comes back up, it'll keep it going when it runs out of general power. So we'll go ahead and take that off again. So again, the power's gonna go up and down and up and down, up and down. When it has wind, it's gonna do it. But then, of course, now we're stable. There's no resources that we need to do or micromanage. We don't need to keep making organic to keep the base running. It'll just have moments of where it powers down and powers up. Up and down, up and down, up and down. And that's fine. We're good with that. We're good with that for right now. So what we're going to do is we're going to think about moving to the next area. Now that we have our power in place and we're rocking. So we want to go ahead and think about our little vehicle here. There we go, our little tractor. Let's get that going. Of course, that's going to be on the small printer. So, and again, that was 2 aluminum. We got plenty of that we went and got. And on the small printer. I don't think I've ever made the tractor before. I can't remember if I have. I don't remember it, but that doesn't mean it didn't happen. Again, if we need a little boost power. Turn on our generators. Actually, we can move this generator back in the back now. There we go. Hey, there's our little tractor. Oh. Yeah, it doesn't need a seat. Ha ha ha, that's cool. I dig it. I dig it. Small problem, though. Doesn't need to be plugged in. The one in the front? No, it's not one in the front. I think it'll still reach. Come on. So close. There we go. Oh, something in the front. Hold on, where'd our little solar go? Tap a few of those out of there. Put a little bit of solar up here. Where'd our wind go? A little bit of wind. I like that little tractor. That's cool. You don't have to make a seat for it. Oh, I like that. That's why it's so cheap. Now, of course, let's go away from the tether over here and then see if we still got oxygen when we get out. Yeah, see, that's good. Now, I gave it wind and solar so that it could recharge itself no matter where I go. Now, obviously, I'm going to need a trailer to take it with me next. Let's see, how much is the trailer at that level? Compounded aluminum, we can do that, but we need 1,500 research points. So pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. So we'll go ahead and let that kick in. Let's make sure to keep our research going. Right, yeah. Still plenty of power. That wind power's plenty enough. We got our different power there. And again, we'll just probably let that wind power kind of cycle through there. We could go back for more. I mean, there's a ton of it down there. Take all these canisters off for now. I feel like we just want to be super obscene with the amount of wind power that we're doing. Yeah, let's go do it. Let's go do it first, and then our research will just keep running and running and running at a big degree. Woo! There is just a massive amount of glass down here, so we're going to run down here and tie into that. Ton down there, but let's get the surface stuff. And I feel like it's better if you just move it around. I feel like they're getting it out of the ground. Right? I mean, this is just an obscene amount of wind power right here. Since we have a ton of it. Oh, out of power. How convenient. We happen to have more right here. How convenient. I think we get one more. Come on. There we go. That's going to be a lot of wind power. A lot of wind power. When it kicks in, it's certainly going to keep it going. Now, we don't necessarily need that much wind power, but I'm going to go ahead and use it not only here, but in my next base. So, we're going to go ahead and grab all this. And then literally, I'm going to untether all of this. I'm going to take all the tethers out. I'm going to take all the resources out of here. I'm going to cover up. Or maybe I'll leave the whole. I don't know. And that free research. And then I'll basically take all of this stuff and move it to my new base, in which I will need to kind of be self-sustained. Instead of using the built-in item here, I'm going to go ahead and take it to the new base. All right, we're going to go ahead and take this off. Put that up there. I find it very rare that I run both of those at the same time in the very beginning. There we go. Feel like we can go ahead and make another one here. Oops. All right. Alright, let's just burn all of this. Burn all this on medium storages. How's our other one doing over there? Looking good? Looking good. Alright. When it is on, it's going to work really, really good. Okay, we're going to run out of stuff here. All right. Wind's not in right now. Looking good, looking good. Feel like we need to centrifuge some more resin. I find resin is the thing I run out of the most. So you got to keep that centrifuge blazing that out a lot. Again, see, we're just compounding our ability to produce stuff now. Right? Basically just to walk away and let that research run for 6 minutes or so. Another thing I can do to speed this up is actually turn these off, but I don't want to do that because I already started it. Right now it's real low power. Another thing I can do while I'm waiting is also go collect some more organic. That'll speed her up. Man, I feel like I'm crushing this one way better than the one I did before, but then again, I didn't know all this stuff before. Well, that should be pretty obvious reason why. Plant has massive, massive amount of organic laying around. By the way, if you run out of power, you're not really out of power. It's just not using your mods. You can still collect tons of stuff. If you run out of oxygen, you're out of oxygen. Keep that in mind. Nice. All right, now we got a big production going here. Sweet. Let's give it a massive boost. We got a base producing machine now, right? Look at this. Got our wind going over there now. We got our both our research things going. Oop, this one just finished. Get in there, you. That was a little feisty. That going. Yeah, I think wind power is the easiest. I will use wind power on every planet, by the way, even if it has low wind, because it's so easy to produce. It does generate a lot of power. It works at nighttime. All of that stuff. And of course, if I had enough ways of storing it, that would be better. But since I don't, I'm just going to let it kick in when it can. I think one more ought to do it. That should be more than enough. More than enough there. Tons of resin. Let's get it fired up. Never want to leave without a canister, though. Always like to have a canister on me. I got some extra glass. That's good enough. All right, let's go tool around a little bit on my little go-go machine. See what we can find. Oh, found some research. We didn't even go that far. Let's go for a little drive on my tractor. I'm driving on my tractor. It's a danger factor. I might fall down a hole. Like that big one right there. It's out to the right. Look at this mess. I feel like I need a bridge. Give me a bridge. To where I need to go. Oop, looks like they started one right here. I feel like I should start it. Nope. Not a big fan of that one. Let's try this one. Yeah, it's better. Look how quickly it drains my power. Okay, so it doesn't give you power unless this is spinning. Right? If that's spinning, then it's going to give me power. Probably should have brought a second one to put on me. Oh, I kind of like that idea. Hold on. Oh, more research. No. First time I've used the tractor. Pretty cool. Very low cost in the tractor too, which is pretty cool. So what I just thought of is I don't have my solar because I put it on there, but I could take one of these and put it on me so it's generating power on top of it also generating power and powering up my tractor when I'm tooling around. So much better idea. It's like dual power production. Well, actually, I'll just follow my tether over there. Hold on, that's a better idea. Ah, look out, hole in the ground. Don't never trust it. Just follow my tether here. It's gonna get me out here a bit. I want to go around this mountain. All right, a little bit of trouble there. I'm gonna cut left. Hopefully, there's not a big hole here somewhere. Huh? I forgot. That's right. I didn't have to really even go around that. All right, I want to go this way. Oh my gosh, look what time it is. Wow. Time flew by. What's up, drunk? Man, been a while. How you been doing, man? Always great to see you. Well, let's give him a shout out, by the way, in the chat. Drunk, an amazing streamer, by the way. Credit for the stream. Go show him some love on his stream. Go ahead and hit that follow button. Check him out the next time he goes live. Glad you're having fun relaxing the stream this morning. Kismet, I just woke up, need my coffee. Well, there you go, Boss Hanks. Get that coffee. Get that coffee. Start that day. Does centrifuge still allow you to make graphite after the patch? Yes, it does. Yes. It still does. I noticed you could do it. I haven't tried it, though. Hope you're well. Much love to you. Well, much love right back at you. Thanks for being here. Oh, my gosh. Look at this. Graphite.com, everybody. Now we're tooling around on our little tractor here that we just made. Well, we're just trying to scout our way around the mountain here to get to the beacon. Kind of feeling like right through here, everybody. Now, the great thing about this little tractor, not when I'm driving it, is you can get in between the trees. Now, I've had the giant tractor before, by the way. I have gotten most of the planets powered up, but sadly, my game got glitched out. So, big bummer. Ooh. Hold on. Is that the north one? Oh, that's the one we're looking for right there. Oh my gosh, look at that hole in the ground. We should have went wide left. We should have went wide left there, everybody. Hold on, let me get my little tractor out of here. If I can. I feel like I'm going to fall down this hole. I feel like I'm going to fall down the hole. Screw it. YOLO. Oh, look out. Look out. All right. Back up. Oh, nope. Don't go down that way. There we go. Up the thing. Hang a reft. I think I can. I think I can. I think I can. I can make it. I can make it. Kismet got this. Oh, God. Maybe not. Maybe not. If I backslide, I fall off the side there, everybody. All right. Now, here's a great way to do anything. You pop out. Beep, make my own darn road. Reminds me very much of 7 Days to Die in that way. You can just shape out your own road. Take your own road, everybody. Where are you going? Follow my instructions. Go left. Alright, let's see if this compound's going to block me. Nope. This thing's a little unwieldy. Oh my gosh, how do you drive this thing? Go right. I'm turning the wheels to the right, but it's not going to the right. How about I flip it over instead? Ah, God. Ah, God. You're like, Kismet, you're stuck. Nope. I can flip it over, but... Whew. It could flip right off the side there, down in that deep chasm down there. Now, I'd really be in trouble. All right, let's try to... Actually, let's make this better. Let's make this mo better. And we'll just make ourselves a nice... This is the most powerful thing in this game, by the way. Ability to make yourself a nice little flat ramp like that. That is super, super nice. You hold down the control key to flatten it out. And once you master that, that's it, man. You're ruling this game, usually. This thing wants to go in the direction I want it to go today. There we go. Chug, 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 and we made it. All right, I feel like we want to go wide here. We don't go through the trees. I think that'd be even easier, though it's going to take a little bit longer to go around. And what I'm doing is I'm crashing into rocks. But I'm trying to find a path to go from my current base to this big, giant beam of light that is over here to the north. I'm trying not to fall down any deep holes because I will die down there. But there is a beam of light. You can see it way off over there. And we're trying to... Oh, you know what? Let's just try to get some free stuff while we're at it too, right? Get that free loot! Gotta get it. There we go. Ooh, some power cells. We'll be taking that. Thank you very much. Anything else? Nope. And then, of course, leave our call sign that we have already. Ooh, look at all that. Look at all that compound. Man, we got a bunch of compound. Ooh, there's more stuff over there. See, now, basically, this makes me want to just kind of stop at stuff on the way. We know where the beacon is, right? We can see it way out that way. But if we stop at stuff on the way, we're going to get some stuff that we don't have to make ourselves. Every battery that we find gives us a massive boost. Or if we find medium generators and stuff like that, that gives us a massive boost. By the way, don't be too close to this thing in case there's something under it that makes it go boom and you die. I don't see anything there. Usually if you see one of those, though, you're going to see a backpack nearby. Oh, speaking of. And you might find stuff in it. Oh, where the heck did it go? It flew away. Oh, flew way out there. Look at it. Way out there. Ooh, free extenders. Oh, we're out. Now we drop compound now. Again, you don't want to get too far away from your base that you can't find your way back, right? Right now, we're got a little bit of trouble. Oh, I didn't bring the beacon. I didn't bring the beacon. That's not good. We're in a little bit of trouble because we can't see our original base now. So we do want to kind of backtrack a little bit towards something we've already been to. Like so. And there we go. We can just see it over the horizon there. Let's go ahead and take some of this nice stuff back. And then we'll get some beacons so that we can kind of beacon our way around, that we have an idea of where we want to go anywhere. We're just kind of scouting it out before. I feel like I'm going to put a beacon right there, too, that tells me... Oh, I see some free research. Research! I'm being much more diligent this time, everybody. I was running by those in the beginning. Or I'd pick them up and I'd bring them back to my base and then put them in my thing. But I kind of feel like that's the way faster way. Because it's like, what do you want to spend your time on? Collecting the big ones, or you want to run around and fool around with those little 2-minute ones all the time? I feel it's better to do that. I feel like I need to build a road straight out there, too. I feel like a nice flat road, right? Flat road out there. Oh, I crashed into my base. Look at this tragedy that's going on right now. It's called no research running. Bad Kismet. You little... Boom. Now, you always want to have that cooking away there. Alright, how we doing? I think we're burning through our research pretty good. Any other research? No. Alright. So, let's see. What do we want to do next? Probably this one. Oh, we're very close. Very close. Probably want to get our trailer going. We have compound and aluminum. Oh, man. Literally, we can just sit here and wait for it. Sit here and wait for it. Probably offload a bunch of this stuff while I'm waiting. Like so. Let's just go ahead and put that on there and let it use it for our base. Look how quick it burns through. It burns through all of your organic as well. We got a bunch more resin over there. Very nice. We can put this in there. Put that back. I feel like doing some more organic. Just as a backup. But again, we have no wind power right now, but oh, the second it kicks in, there we go. The second that kicks in, then we don't need this anymore. Alright, so we got all that stuff going. Research module. Actually, let's take that out of there so I don't forget about it. That's what I do. I put this in a pile, and then I'll forget that I have these research modules. And then I'll, like, not use them. Alright, how much longer on this? 14 minutes there. Oops. 49 minutes there. That's okay. It'll work its way out eventually. Let's use up the rest of that. What was I doing? Trailer. Bam! Alright, compound and aluminum. Firing up our trailer here. How's that wind power doing? Wind power's doing good. Get our tractor out of there. We're almost ready for our base move. Look how cute it is. Look how small it is. It's so cute. It's so cute. Cute little trailer. Alright, we attach those together, and you guys know what I'm going to do. You guys know what I'm up to. I'm going to grab that out of there. I'll grab this over here, and now we can carry a bunch of resources around with us. Very nice, very nice. And we're good to go. Let's see, what else we got? Maybe bring an extra canister. Nah, I don't need that. I'm just going to get resources while I'm out and about. Alright, so... we're going to need to establish our new base. So we're going to go ahead and do some beacons. That's what I was going to do. Beacons. See, I just flip through the things until I see the thing move. Then I know I'm to the thing I'm looking for. I know. If your Sylvia is this treacherous, I know. Maybe they upped it. Just to troll me. Alright, let's go. Yeah, right here. Now, this is not very far from my base, but it is right at the horizon. But this is where it starts to flatten out. So it's going to have a higher chance I'll be able to see it. Now, any ones that are what I call waypoints, I pick a color. It doesn't matter which color, but I pick orange. That means that that is a point between one spot and another, an in-between point. And you'll see me mark them differently based on where I'm going and what I'm doing. So we'll go ahead and head way out here. I probably should have brought one more beacon, but that's just the way it goes. Do some more research. Now what this little vehicle does, though, it gives me the freedom to go wherever I want. Right? I can travel wherever and not have to worry about oxygen. Because oxygen is typically the thing you want to watch out for. Because it will kill you if you don't have enough of it. Man, this is a straight road right to it. Again, can we see our other beacon? Oh, look. Can't see our beacon, right? So we need to backtrack a little bit until we can see that beacon. Oh, maybe a lot of it. Whew, man, we boogied there, didn't we? We boogied a big time. Oh, there it is. All right. Now, of course, you want to don't get too far away from your car. You might not be able to find your car, too. So there's our beacon. There's our car. Now, see, sometimes it's obstructed. That's why I didn't see it. It was obstructed by those trees. Oh, I think we can go further. I think we can go a little further. Now, if you've got stuff obstructing it, I could cut all those trees down. Oh, there's a bunch of resin there, too. I could cut down all those trees if I want, but I think we'll be fine. Let's go this way. And again, oh, there's another thing we can check out while on the way. Maybe find some loots. Still see the beacon just fine. More power cells. Thank you very much. We're taking those. And then, of course, go right over here. Oh, I forgot to shape some in. We've already looked at that. That's kind of my marker. Oh, I see a solar panel. That's my marker to tell me that I've already looked at that. Well, hello there, Mr. Solar Panel. I'll be for sure he's taking you. Don't know how I'm going to get you back, though. I'm going to have to put you on the front. Let's put this over here, and this is going to allow me to put this solar panel on the front. Pretty cool, huh? Pretty coolsies. And in the beginning, these are super useful. Later on, you'll be able to make all this stuff, so it's no big deal. I found in my last playthrough, I got pretty far in it, but it did get messed up. It did get messed up, but I did find that it's super useful in the very beginning. Oh, look, and we got some other stuff here, too. How are we looking? Can we see our beacon? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Lots of nice loot over here, too. We can grab some of this clay, I guess. I feel like we'll get some of this clay here while we're at it. Now, we can always make this in the centrifuge, but, you know, it's just laying around right here and saying, Kismet, come and get me. Come and get me, come and get me. Yeah, surface level stuff, fairly easy to get. We can get one more. Not quite. I try to go in a circle like this, so I'm looking for the thing. Right there. There we go. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. This is really funny because I have the big car in my other playthrough. And I just literally... Oh, look, we parked it perfectly in the direction of the sun. I have the big car in the other one, and you can just collect massive resources there. Okay, there we go. We still see it. Already looked at that. I love this little car at the beginning of the game, man. This is the stuff. Loving it. All right. Actually, we may just be able to put a beacon on the thing. Yeah, I think we'll be able to put a beacon. Whoa, my goodness. Almost fell down a hole. We'll just put this beacon actually on the thing itself, so it'll tell us the spaces in between. Look at all this resin here. We won't be back for all of these resources. We gonna be back for all of this sweet, sweet stuff. And go over here to the location of our new base. You're like, what are you talking about, Kismet? Oh, yeah, we're gonna put it right here. Right here. Oh, I got an idea, too. I'll be right back. I got an idea. Shaping it up at an angle so I can jump up here. Ooh, that one's way up there. Oh, getting my power back. What's my oxygen doing? Fairly decent. Really need to get my oxygen thing going on. Tree gonna block me? Oh my goodness. Look at that. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Like, Kismet, you're gonna die! Maybe. Yeah, God. Just go for it! No time to willy-nilly. Go, baby! No! Literally that far! So close! Oh, I tried, everybody. I tried. Awesome! But guess what? We got some tethers and some beacons. But we can just run for it. Now, of course, the no man's land that is beyond these tethers, we're going to be in trouble. But we might be able to tether out there and recover it. Because we went way out there. Now, of course, we can make another vehicle. You know, the thing about this game is if you lose anything, you can always remake it again. Because you start with nothing, right? You start with nothing. You go back to nothing. Then you make some more something, right? So, all right. So, our beacon's there. And we know it's in the north direction that way. But we want to go along the tether line as far as we can. Also smart if you have some resin nearby, which I believe there was some over here. So we can find a little bit more. Hell yeah. Resin seems to be taking longer. There we go. All right, now we're primed and ready. Now we look around and say, uh-oh, where is it at, right? North. Now we actually can't see it from here. We just know it's in that direction. I probably should have put a beacon in between because I can't really see where the next beacon is, and that's what you want to see, be able to see the beacon. We're also going to go ahead and put oxygen filters on. We're not going to do it until we're ready for it. And we're going to go ahead and power up that oxygen again. Yep, north is actually that way. This way. And again, we'll go out as far as we can. And then go! Go, little dude, go! Now, Ken, now we can see the beacon. It's going to take us directly there. Now, if we're going to make it before we run out of oxygen, guess we're going to find out. Go, little buddy! Use your little legs. Now, I do have a backup plan of using that resin for oxygen if I do get too low. And I thought I had that. I thought, no, I'm just going to jump and then slide down. But then the sliding slowed me down. So by the time I got up and started running, I got hit. But again, always have a backup plan so that you can save yourself. But I know where I'm at here. It's no big deal. Yeah, definitely not going to make it. So what we're going to do is just go like this. Make some oxygen filters. Make sure you have enough power, by the way, too. If you don't have enough power to make the oxygen filters, you're screwed. But as you see, my oxygen is going back up. That's that blue line. No problemo. Now, I might put a beacon in between later on. Funny irony. Tons of resin right here. Let's just get a backup, just in case some stuff happens later. All right, and again, we got the beacon up on top of that. And we're going to come over here. We're going to make a nice base. All right, where's the sun at right now? It's on the other side. Let's just scout around the outside here. Go around the outside. Buffalo girls go around the outside. Oh, I see some copper. It's a compound. A little bit of scouting up the mountainside. Ooh, little cave there, too. Bad guys, watch out for them. They will try to eat you. More of this. Third thing going up. Oh, nope, it's finished. Compound. We got some research there. Whoa, whole bunch of copper back here. Holy moly, this is Copper Mountain. I just dubbed this Copper Mountain, and I'm going to go put a beacon on the top of that mountain. Eventually, but right now, we got stuff to do. Let's go. Let's go get her done. Now, what I want to do is I want to move my base over here. So as I expand my base, I will expand from this particular location. The reason why I'm going to do that is because later on, that's going to be a big factor in what I'm doing. So first thing we're going to do is just kind of move our little car out of here. We're going to decide in what direction we want our base. Now, right now, this mountain is acting as a gigantic blocker for the sun. If I come out here enough, I can go ahead and aim this toward the sun. You see that it is opening up. Now, I don't know which way the sun's going to go from this particular location. Is this going to block the sun the whole time? I could take that whole entire mountain down if I wanted to. But I do feel like eventually this will get some sun here. Unless the sun goes by very low in the horizon, right? If it goes by very low in the horizon, then we're going to have problems at this location. I'll kind of miss my gigantic solar array, too. I miss my gigantic solar arrays. Ah, man, we're really playing a lot. How much have we been playing this? We're playing almost 4 hours. All right. Whew. Too fun. Too fun. All right. Yeah, I feel like it's gonna go up high enough to where this front side is gonna get solar access. So let's go ahead and go back this way. Oh, I forgot to get all my stuff. Slick move there, bro. All right. There we go. So yeah, I feel like the sun's going to come up across here, which is going to go ahead and give this some light on this side. So I'm thinking that this side would be a good side for my base. Let me turn this around and see if it opens up. I was correct. So I can aim all my solar in that direction, and it's going to get some solar there. Now I'm going to show you a little trick. First, I'm going to shape myself up here. Now, if you want to flatten your base off at the same level as this, which I typically like to do, you want to hold down the control key up here. Make sure that you do have some dirt. You just hold down the control key and start to shape away from the side. This is going to make it perfectly against the same edge of this base up here. And of course, you want to have a ramp and whatnot to get up and in and out of your base, and so forth. And you also want to make sure you have enough power and whatnot to get it going. So I'm going to go ahead and just start a little bit of a base here. And then, you know what I'm going to do is get a little bit of power there. I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, that's too steep. Too steep. Try something a little less steep. Yeah, something like that. Kind of liking it. And we'll basically just build a nice little ramp. There we go, for my car to come up. And then, lighten it out a little bit more. There we go. Again, what that's doing now is collecting power, and it's taking that power and feeding it into me, which I can now shape the heck out of this. Until I run out of dirt. Like so. Alright. And again, we know that to the south is our thing. It's that way. We can't see it from here, so definitely need to make a beacon in between. But I feel like we just want to take our resources and drop them off. Oh, not the whole thing. Take our resources and drop them off here. And make a gigantic mess. Your guys' favorite. You love it when I make a mess. You're like, Kismet, man, I love it when you do that. When you just make this humongous mess. It is so epic. We don't need to take that one. We got the other one. And this one we'll stick back here. Now, what this allows us to do, of course, is to drive our stuff back and forth from over there to over here. I feel like the next thing I need to do is the packager. Oop, I'm trying to get out. There we go. Is the packager so that I can package some of this stuff up. We're going to need 1,000. We're at 920. I think we'll get it. And back we go. Again, hold on. Yep, it's exactly this way. All right, cool. Look at this. Every time we go by here, we're gonna get more of this stuff. All right, we're crushing it. We're looking on time. Oh my goodness. Time goes by so fast in this game. It's so fun. It's so awesome sauce. Oh, I'm not seeing a thing here. That means I didn't loot this. Hold on. There could be some goodies. Oh. What we got here? Oh. Thinking for the free goodies. Oh, what do we got over here? Oh, oxygen filter. Anything else? Oh, I can pick up the debris. I didn't know I could pick that up. Huh. I don't think I've ever tried. Apparently I can. Oh, I can salvage that too. Cool. Cool. Not going to, but cool. Oh, wait. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Backtrack. Kismet. Don't forget, bro. Marked. That's how I knew it hadn't been looked at yet, is because it wasn't marked. Oh, hold on here, everybody. Whoa. Yeah, we're gonna have to put a beacon like right here. Yeah, that'd be perfect. Right here by where this thing is. Put a beacon right there, which tells me to go in this direction first. Then it tells me to turn toward this direction. Right? So I don't fall down the cliff, hopefully. Along the way. Free research! That's the stuff, everybody. That's the stuff. Quick and easy. Quick and easy. I feel like I want to get this resin over here. Nah. Research over there. Lots of resin out there. Man, we can come out here and farm resin until cows come home. We already got that one. Yeah, I feel like we don't want to go this way. I feel like I need to go around the middle. Yeah, this way. Uh-oh, my little thingy's running down. My little tractor. Go, my little tractor, go. We gotta go pick up some stuff. Bring it back to our base. Whoa, watch out for that. Watch out for that fall. Man, this thing is bumpy. B5 fo fumpy. Bumpy. Alrighty. Wow. Okay. That turned way later than I told it to. There we go. All right, we're here. Okay. We made it. Looks like we made it. Okay, how are we looking at our research? Oh, we did it! All right, packager. Boom! Packager it is. Now, we saw a ton of graphite, which we can go... No. Nope. Stop it. We can go snatch up. Again, right now we got power. Might as well let that run. Ain't doing us no good just sitting there doing nothing. We got lots of power. We got lots of stuff. Now we want to take all of this and move it. You're like, well, Kismet, what about your RTG power? You know, the RTG power ain't that great. It ain't that great. It can basically run maybe one thing and like half thing. It can run like half of this. So this isn't really that great, I find, especially at the very beginning. I think it's better to just get a bunch of wind power and solar power eventually, and then find a way to store it. Run around, find some batteries. We'll go look for that, or we'll find some medium generators, and get our base rocking to the degree. Now, I think the most important thing that we need to do next Let's continue this next time. You're like, Kismet, no! I'd love to sit here and play this with you all day long, everybody. But if you want me to come back tonight and stream some more, I'm going to need to get that rest to help with my kids. And, of course, I'll be back tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll come back and finish this up, man. This is fun. I'm really having a good time. Hey, Crazy Ozzy, thanks for being here. We're going to go ahead and fire up some sub love here, or some raid love. We're going to go ahead and send some love out to somebody else here on Twitch. My mod's already got me somebody. I'm going to go ahead and take a look right now. Rocking the red outfit. I like this guy already. Or is that orange? He's rocking the orange outfit. He's got a, look, I'm not the only one with a messy base. I'm not the only one with a messy base. This dude's got a messy base too. We got a first messy base. Oh, and he's first time, too. Let's see who else he's got. I might try some other peeps. We've gotten him before. You know what? We're going to get this guy. He doesn't have many followers. He's got a couple people in his channel. You know what he needs? About 150, 200 more people in his channel. That's what he needs. He's playing Astroneer for the first time, so he's going to be at the very beginning there. He's actually doing pretty good for his first time, man. He's crushing it. He's crushing it. He's probably been playing it for like 12 hours, like most of us who gets addicted to these type of games, right? But Kismet, sleep is for the weak. Sleep is for the Kismet. That's what sleep is for. I get worn out, man. I still got to do these videos. I got like 50 other things I need to do in between now and the stream tonight. So we're going to get it going, everybody. Now, what I need you to do is go ahead and grab the Kismet Love Train right up here. That's actually just went off the screen. Grab that first one with that little train and the little purple heart. In there, go ahead and copy that, paste it into the chat like a bunch of peeps have done there. Now, of course, based on what subscription level you are, you can also grab the other ones here. If you're subscription level 1, 2, and 3, you can copy and paste that in there. If you're not subscribed, by the way, it won't show those emotes. But if you grab that first one, you throw it in there, we're going to give 1,000 Kiz Caps right now for getting that raid hype going on to every single person in the stream. Over 150, 200 people in the stream right now. You can get more Kiz Caps for everybody in the stream who would love you forever if you simply do that. Now, of course, if you're on mobile, you're like, Kismet, I can't copy paste. I can't highlight it, hit Control V. I can't do it. No problem. I got you covered as well. All you need to do is go to the chat, type in Kismet Love Train. Boom. You earn more Kiz Caps for everybody in the stream. Now, again, I give away thousands of dollars worth of stuff here in the stream. I mean, gift cards, Amazon gift cards, games, real-life loot, Kismet loot drops, Kismet candy bars, all sorts of epic stuff here in the stream. So keep building those up. Don't worry. We're gonna get to that as well. Uh-oh. I think he just crashed. Let's hope he saved. All right, you guys do that while I go ahead and get this raid fired up. Let's do it. Boom. Now, this guy's name is VTGVV. I don't know what that is. VTGV. I don't know. Maybe his name's TG, and he has 2 V's on either side. That could be it as well. Now, right now, he's got 116 followers. I don't just raid big people on here. You know what? I don't have any, sub ideas or any ulterior motives. When I raid people, I'm just trying to show them the love, trying to make them smile, maybe have a better stream. Maybe you discover someone that you really like, or at least push them up in the rankings, and then people that might like that particular gameplay that person's doing may discover them, and it might become their favorite streamer. You never know. You never know, and that's how it worked for me. I did get pushed way up there, and of course, a lot of you discovered me that way, or discovered me on the homepage or something like that. Pretty awesome. So again, we're going to go in there right now. Again, 116 followers with 5 people in his channel. About to have a whole lot more. I'm going to go ahead. Let's go ahead and dish that out, Crazy. Or Game Killer, whoever. There we go. Dished it out. I'm going to go ahead and put that link in the chat. If you want to follow the link as well, that does help that streamer out because it is a direct link to their channel as opposed to coming through the raid. Whatever you want to do. Now, again, we're going to blow it up in the channel, so everybody grab it. Oh, I forgot to grab it. Hold on. Everybody grab it. Get it in your copy pasta. Where's that? Where's the third one? Can't find it. There it is. All right. Copy pasta. And in 8 seconds, we're ready to go. Here we go. 5, 4. I'm going to see you tonight, 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come back again. Bye, everybody. Hey, everybody. Kismet here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to hit that subscribe button right in the center of the screen. Also, check me out live on twitch.tv/Kismet. I'll see you all next time.